55.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah.
That's a little concerning.
If it breaks this level, I'm just gonna have to bail.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I don't want to hold through that. It's too many points on NQ.
Especially on two cons. Not pretty.
No, that
Are you
would,
on two cons too? Are you on one?
I'm on one.
Okay.
I want to size up to 2, but I mean, now that I'm seeing we might break open, I don't even want to size up to 2. I just want to wait. Maybe bail out if we break this level, like Yamada said.
Yeah.
Rather that than have to hold through 2,000 drawdown.
No, that's fair. How much drawdown would I have to? Oof. Yeah, I don't think I would be able to. I don't think I can survive that.
The answer is too much. We have been tossing longs all day though, to be fair. So
don't like this range down.
Oh, Misha, your internet is going out.
You got it?
Finally got it. Do you guys see Cat Lover's silver trade? Holy shit.
I did not.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
crazy.
He did
oh, go ahead.
He did 35,000 last night on 2 funded.
I want to celebrate that, but that seems like he risked more than 30,000 to make that count. I mean, hey, I'm glad, brother. I'm glad, but
yeah.
So
shit, Coyote 128. Misha says I'll be on a second. All right, okay.
Boing, boing, boing.
Yeah, do your thing, Mish. All right, let us see. Let's hope it is. This is not a break.
Oh, what the hell?
What's up, man?
Is that her wallet, Misha? What?
What the fuck? Damn.
What a piece of shit, bro. All right, I'm flying to San Fran. We're gonna go beat the fuck out of that dude.
Oh, At 3:20 a.m. too. What the fuck,
dude? That's insane. What the hell?
Damn, that sucks. What the heck?
Also, what kind of security system you got? The fuck?
Oh, you know, bro.
Got the gates motorized with the CCTV instantly.
That's how her
got you.
Damn,
Got
bro.
you.
That's even more fucked up. What the hell?
That fence looks like, yeah, you're not getting in.
Dang, sorry, Misha. That sucks, bro.
That does, yeah. Do your thing, Mish.
Bunch of little thieves over there, man. They see a wallet, they just can't resist. It's ridiculous. Oof. That's a break and a half there. Wild comment, Coyote. It's wild comment. Maserati, he's been trading in Q as well now. Yeah, Mojo. I feel like every time I've lost something, people do the decent thing more often than not. But When you see they don't, it just sucks extra hard because it's like, damn. It's like a little piece of your faith in humanity just gets taken away. It's like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, this thing looks like it wants to go to 65. I'm not the. I'm just gonna cut it here. We're gonna make it back.
I'd rather hold, bro.
I was at 1600 drawdown, so.
Okay, yeah, well, no, dude, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm like, the move is potentially 1/3 or like, that halfway. If we're looking, oh shit.
Sorry.
If we're looking at 69.60 or 69.65, we're looking at another like 4 to 9 point drop on SPX.
It's fair.
Assuming it stops there, right? If it doesn't, then that's a really bad situation to be in. So I'm going to cut and just see. I'm still setting up, so we'll make back to 1600. That's not the problem, but
Yeah. I'm gonna just see if we get the SPX open bounce here. If we break it, I'll just close. Set that for 600.
I'm on the same boat here, except I got a little bit more.
I want to average down, but it's like Yamato was saying. I really do think we can get to 65, potentially 60. So I don't want to get too risky, and then we get caught with our pants down.
Yeah.
Looks like SPY SPX open is holding. Oh, never mind.
It's like you thought, bro.
Yeah, that shouldn't have said anything.
it's
I've been jinxing myself.
yeah.
Gonna fight.
I'd cut if I were you guys.
All right.
I gotta stop here, so it's okay. Gotta stop just slightly below us. It's about to get hit.
Yeah, if this is gonna come down, it's fine, right?
Yeah.
Let it, but don't get stuck in that long. So
No,
I'm glad
absolutely.
you guys cut. See, it's coming down now.
I'm considering trying a 65, but I think even that will break at this point.
Let's just wait. We have time.
No, that's fair.
I'm gonna hop back on ES to try to get a longer move. Yeah, this is a little messy. I'm gonna cap it off. So I'm already down quite a bit here.
What's damage?
2.3 on the two positions, but it's manageable. I can get it back.
I only had one account active. The other one is just I've got a Green Day logged from like last night, and then I locked out. But
Nice.
gonna work on this one.
69.65, about 2 more points.
Definitely got a little loose on this account, I'm not gonna lie. From up 1,000 to this, it was
Oh, bro.
yeah, a little too loose. It's okay though. We'll make it back.
Yeah.
Where were you at?
I was up 1,000 on this one.
What are you at now?
Minus 400.
-4. Okay. You took 1,400 hit on that too.
Yeah, it's calm though. Like it was really no biggie. I was cool with risking profits just because of my confidence in the upside here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just 7,000 flashing all day looked like a good move, but I'm seeing that shift now. So
yeah, it's a good thing you cut though. That would have been another 1,400 just now.
yeah.
So first place where we could potentially bounce is 69.65. We just hit 67.28, so about 2.2 points on the first level. It's got a little bit of a green candle here. I don't know if it holds.
That was an exposure as well. I don't think this holds. I think if it does hold, we're gonna reject from open here.
We got lots of time. Lots and lots of time. 3.5 hours.
Boing, boing,
Don't
boing.
feel, guys in the chat. Don't feel any type of way if you are red right now. So if you're red on that last trade with us, lock in 3.5 hours. You got time to fix. This isn't an algo trade. We don't have 5 minutes to make a decision. We've got lots and lots of time here.
Yep. That's why we always say, man, the
Exactly.
algo trades fuck you over because you don't got time to recover. Got the time.
Just got a random text message. I need help. I need to translate.
What is it in
Okay.
Spanish?
Those Chinese
Yeah.
fishing ones.
No, it's
Send
not
it over.
Chinese. It's the Spanish fishing ones. Hold on.
Let me see. Let me see.
What happened?
Oh, yeah, they're saying they're at your door.
Oh shit, fiscal.
Yeah, he said, "Hello, I'm here at your door."
Is it you, Boo? I'm not going to check my door.
Yeah, bro, don't check your door. That sounds like a robbery.
Yeah, I'm good. Num 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 num. Ooh.
All right, coming back down here.
60.
I'm glad you guys. I'm glad you guys
Ooh.
cut. So I came down to 66.48, about a point and a half from that first level here. We'll have to see if this ends up being enough. I think it probably wants to come down another 5 points on SPX and ES here, which is going to be about, I don't know, 10, 20-ish on NASDAQ. About 20-ish.
10, 20-ish. 20, Oh.
What scares me about the long is even when we were above the Nasdaq open, we still didn't have any strength for upside. Just concerning. So seeing the data is showing strength for upside, and we just weren't seeing the volume reflect that.
Test.
SPX open, slight break.
Actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna finish up my charting first before I get into another position.
Yeah, man. EasyCo saying 820-ish. It depends on decorrelation, EasyCo. If it correlates perfectly, it would be like around there, 30 to 25-ish area. If it decorrelates, it could be higher or lower. Just depends on how Nasdaq and SPX want to move in accordance to each other. Seeing open hold though.
Doing a little dancey dance.
Yeah.
Sure is a big tumble down to if we don't hold these levels. It's got the potential here to go all the way down to test nearly 6,900.
Yeah. Was really confident on 7,000 today because if we look at the levels, I mean, we're seeing 69.99 per upside. It's like
Not impossible. Still too early to tell. I'm not saying that we're going to go down to 6,900. I'm just saying if we get some more failures, it's quite a big drop potential.
Yeah,
There's
I
not
agree
too
with
many
you.
levels in between here and there.
Yeah, I know what you mean for sure, man. We're seeing SPX open slightly above, SPY open still below. Slightly considering an entry. I don't know. Maybe it might be a bit early though, because I do see downside potential, but it looks like open's holding. Give it another minute.
Massive moves overnight though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's crazy.
Real
That
life
we,
movement? What the hell? I did not look back. What
look at this.
Hmm?
Look at this, Ruckus.
am I looking at?
Look.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, right.
massive movement.
I did not look at pre-market.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh man.
Ooh, you know. Oh man. Okay. Previous close is at 69.26, huh?
Yeah.
That's two levels adding up. Easy Code says you want an 820-ish. What are you thinking? You mean on NQ?
Oh, he was saying for your. I already told him. He was saying for your 6900 or I think it was the 6960 thing. He was asking what.
6960 should probably be around, I think, 840-ish, roughly, maybe roughly around there. We'll have to estimate when best thing, Easy Code, is to just look at SPX and then look at where NQ is at that point.
Yeah,
NQ's too wiki.
Yeah, I was telling him the decorrelation too. Sometimes they do decorrelate very heavily. Like on Q, we'll have like a 20-point candle. You know, yes, we'll have like a 2 or 3 point one.
Yeah,
They differ.
they're only 90% correlated. Ooh, Misha's here.
What's up, boys?
What up, Misha?
What up?
Hello.
Morning.
Yeah, I was just telling Kronos how, like, I never take my stuff out of my pockets. Like, I never have lost my wallet in my life. But Reza, like, anytime he sits down, his pockets just explode. He just dumps his
Yes,
pockets
dude.
everywhere.
This is so true. Like Reza lost this shit like 10 times while I was there.
Yeah.
Really?
It's like the second he
Yeah,
sits down, he takes every single thing out of his pockets and just throws it all over.
it's funny. And I asked him, I'm like, why do you do that? He's like, I don't like how it feels in my pocket. I'm like, what do you mean, bro?
I know what he means. That's why I try to get like slim products.
And every
'cause,
time he gets up, we're like, Reza, you forgot your phone. Reza, you forgot your wallet.
Dude, he did forget his wallet in like 3 different places. That's fair.
Jesus.
I
That's why
mean,
you gotta be careful.
I'm kind of like that too. I just hate having stuff in my pockets when I'm sitting.
Nah, dude.
My other method is I keep everything in my jacket, and then it's like I only have to keep track of one thing. Just make sure I pick up my jacket. That's gonna have my phone, my wallet, my keys.
Yeah.
You guys have bulky wallets or something?
Not
You do?
anymore. I used to kind of have a bulky wallet. I got a slimmer one that has like the button to eject the cards, and then I just don't really carry much cash anymore.
Yeah, I got the extra ones. It's pretty decent. It's like one of these. That's not a picture.
Yeah, let me see.
I don't know, man.
Here.
I like having a fat wallet. It makes me feel like a real man.
Yeah.
It's like the 18-year-old version of a money clip, you know? Like, bro, when I'm older, I'm carrying around a money clip with like a band in it.
I don't know. I picture you with like a Velcro wallet, bro.
A Velcro, come on.
You gotta hear that.
Come on. That's fair. I think I would use a Velcro wallet, lucky.
Yeah.
A friend that used to carry 3 phones? Oh, hell no, bro. Can't do that.
Yeah, Velcro wallet
think-
with the chrome heart chain for sure.
Open holding. Ooh, open really holding. Think about an
Anyone else
entry.
think that having the phone wallet is like the dumbest thing on the planet? Like, why don't you just lose all your stuff in one go?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I used to use it when I was younger, but it's not as interesting anymore. Also, I'm entering long here, just off of the open price hold. NQ didn't have as much of a push up as ES, so I'm cool if entering a little late.
I'm just gonna wait to see what we do at that next level.
Yeah, that's fair.
Could be
Ah,
a good
excuse me.
short too if you still see downside.
I'm kind of tempted to actually, but I don't want to get too cute.
Yeah, I mean, if we approach 900 or the exposure above it, could be good.
I
Pretty cool wallet, Kronos. Never seen one like that.
At first, I thought you were talking about the Spider-Man wallet.
Hey, I'm fine with that too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Spider-Man wallet is pretty good.
There's a lot
Lots
of
of work.
hesitation there.
It's all fun and games till I pull out 10 bands out the Spider-Man wallet, bro. Just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you had a lot of cash in there, maybe.
Or the black card.
Nah, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna have a Spider-Man wallet, black card, Spider-Man backpack, and then just 20 racks in the backpack.
That's
All
the kind of
cash.
shit I
Oh,
love
you're
though.
right.
Like, be the guy with money and doing dumb shit like that, and people are just like, "What?"
I know. I love doing that.
I used to picture like when I was working my old job, just like pulling up one day in like a sick ass car, and they're just like, "What the fuck is he doing here?"
Flinging money around.
And then I went and did.
You guys carry coins? You guys got coins?
I keep them, but I just have like a giant bag of them in my closet.
In your closet.
Well,
I only have it in my
it's in my
car.
safe, but I'm like whatever.
Mm.
I honestly
coins
just
in the
want,
safe?
I just want Apple Wallet to finally let me put my IDs in there because I actually hate carrying my wallet.
I feel you, man. I used to be like
Me too.
walletless, but like when I started driving, it just felt a little too risky. But
You
I
see the
know what you
videos
mean.
of the people that take the chip out of the card and like stick it in like an apple or something and just use that to pay.
yeah, hell yeah, bro. Literally Apple Pay.
Yeah,
we're
you
at
just,
this-
like, stick it on
Yeah.
anything and just run it on the scanner.
I don't think we break this exposure, but we'll see. I'm up like 140, almost nothing.
If this is a push, I'm gonna be so mad.
Right. I'm actually gonna test the short here.
Interesting. I'm gonna put a break even stop.
Right around here.
I don't think this holds, to be honest. I think you're right, but I'm already in
But
this.
there's only one con short for me. I'm just testing to see if we even want to kind of come down on ES by another, 40 points, which is, again, crazy to say. But if it wants to break up to open, that's why I'm only doing one con.
We're up above that exposure now. We're coming up on
Yeah.
another level. I don't want to see that reject from my position, but we'll start trailing slowly, just because this could get hairy if we start fucking around. Fuck around, you find out.
Harry
Move
like, like that.
Yeah, hairy like that. But that wicked down to exposure, so I'm cool with holding still. So let me just move that to one tick. There we go. Yeah, Kermit, it's not allowed in every state or country yet. I've tried doing it. I think the only states in the US that allow it right now are like Cali and 2 others. But not everyone. It does,
Yeah.
it does suck.
Not in Canada yet either.
Yeah. Florida did not work for me, brother. I tried that about 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, and Reza's saying Cali's in pilot. It's not even official yet.
You guys talk about the Apple Wallet thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like where you can put your ID in your Apple Wallet.
I trust my phone to be like way more secure than if I drop my wallet.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, they really can't access your cards without your biometrics.
Yeah.
You know how you're showing everyone the run up last night, and you saw me live get knocked out of that long at the bottom.
The which one?
So after we were talking last night, Swayze and I were still in the chat, and I turned on my stream because I was in the long, and I got knocked out, and then it went up. What is it, like 300 fucking points?
An NQ?
Yeah, straight disrespect.
Jeez. Massive disrespect. All right, I'm also gonna enter with Big Shoe. So Big Shoe's also entered. Oh, okay.
I'm broken
Alright.
even. There's the break, yeah. See if open breaks as well. I'll actually join you short if open breaks here.
I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 cons to each, so 3 cons total. Let's see where we're at. If it ends up being kind of the move that I'm thinking for, this is quite a place, quite a ways to go. Actually, quite a ways. So actually, you know what I'm gonna flip this onto Big Shoe because I need to see that more than Nkwesi do. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw a break even on this plus 1 tick. $60 to watch for this move wants to go. And we'll just kind of see. If this ends up being a big rejection, guys, we're looking at about potentially 40 points down here on ES at its ultimate low. Again, no telling that it actually wants to go there. I think first we test 65 on SPX. So just back to our low that we just put in. Then I think from there we kind of start looking to see if it wants to bounce up from there or if it wants to kind of come down a little bit more and test the next one down. That'll be that 69 to 60. From there, I think, assuming we don't get into a multi-hour long consolidation, we'll kind of have an idea of what. Oh, just got knocked out.
Buy open there held. I think it's just a raid though. Yeah.
Could be. Enter one, just re-enter one short here and see.
Yeah, I'm almost willing to front run it and enter as well. Well, let's do that. Could see an open break like you're saying. And we do got room for downside. Want to see Spy destroy this open though.
Who's running the main screen?
Rekis.
I'll hop off for you.
Yeah, let's put you mod on the main stream.
Can you guys not see me?
Yeah, yours is
It's a
pretty
little
blurry.
blurry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. You guys should be able to see this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just turn off my OBS then. Nice and clear. Good. It's definitely was it Discord bandwidth sided.
Yeah, we've tried everything, guys. Trust. I got a fix coming soon, but it's gonna involve a little more planning, unfortunately. But it'll be cool. No, Cronus, we're still gonna be on Discord. Still on Discord. Oh my god, dude.
Is he holding the crackhead? That's so good.
Yeah. He's holding the crackhead on his
my
shoulders,
God.
and there's a man about to slap the shit out of him. That's crazy.
Oh my god, I'm gonna send that to my wife right now.
It's hilarious. Let's see, Spy open price break. Let's see if it holds. Yep, there we go. Starting the break. SPX open break soon here. Let's see if we get it. Slightly under SPX open. See if that holds too. Man, it's wild how little NQ is moving right now. Bit concerning.
We're looking potentially, I think, for something like a 69.55 to 69.60 now on SPX.
Yeah.
That implies a good, I think, 10, 15 points down from here on SPX and ES. So we'll have to see.
If you're doing 3 cons on your big account and 1 on your smaller one?
Can you see my one on my smaller one?
No, I was just asking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the smaller one here. I'll show you. Can you guys see this one?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's the one right there, and then the big one's got 3. At some point I'm gonna have to size up on the small one just because I want to see the move develop a little bit more before I start going big cons on it because it's got a little bit less room.
You know what? I'm actually gonna go on my one day to payout account and go short as well. I think
go Sweezy.
this move will play out. I'm gonna try to size up to 2, but I'll size in when we're in profit. It's just like you might have said. I want to see the move play out a little more. We are below open though, which is a good sign.
Obi says they're 65% short on NQ.
God damn it! Every time, bro. Every time I want to trade to play out, these dudes take it from me.
Obi, what's their average price?
It's 863. It's below, or no, yeah, they're not in profit yet.
Okay.
My bad. That was loud.
You didn't even hear
That's a
me.
Regulus.
I was drinking water right next to the mic, and I thought you guys all heard it.
No,
Oh no.
I'm holding off for now. I'm a little bit tilted from the 2 strikes today, but I do see this playing out for you guys.
Maybe.
I'll turn my stream on if I get in.
Yeah. Maybe we get it. Maybe we don't.
I think you at least get to this exposure from yesterday, which is probably around like 47.
Yeah.
only concern is 67 exposure on SPX.
Yeah. So this retest, I probably should have done a little bit more than just one con.
That's all right. I mean, if we got 20 points room downside, we'll make money either way.
Oh yeah.
Who
We've got
in the
a-
chat? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Who in the chat is taking this trade with us? Let us know, man. If you guys believe in this as well. Toma's in it? Okay.
Who doesn't believe in it and is just doing it because we said we're short.
Who signal
Me.
bot? Yeah, on it. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's a lot more people.
There we go.
That's funny.
There we go. All right, let's see the break. So we're testing now 65.
Adding a con slapping break even on. Actually, I'm not slapping break even on yet. We'll give it a minute. I think it's a little too tight.
Go ahead and secure 400 here, and that'll be my max payout. So I'm looking to see 400 paid to see the move. We'll see. I can actually risk a little more here with some unrealized profits. Yeah, I'm gonna do 400. There we go. So 4 cons now. See what happens. We'll just trail this. We're looking at test 65 right now on SPX. If you're joining us, we've been shorting this essentially from the exposure back down at 73. And right now we're looking to see if this one wants to go towards 69.60 and or 55 actually. So we've got about 5 to 10 point of downside right now before we kind of know what the SPX really kind of wants to do on the day. If it really wants to break these next two levels here at 60 and 55, we're looking at potentially quite the move down. The next level down below there, we're looking at pretty much 40. If that fails, we're looking at a full slide down to 25. So that's going to take us a good 40 points down on ES in its theoretical max. So in practice, we'll have to see what happens. Obviously, here we're at 65 right now. We could bounce. Ooh. Let's see if it stops me out. It just did, yeah.
Yeah, I got stopped out break even there.
So we'll have to just re-see if this wants to. I'm going to go ahead and re-enter one contract here and see. I'm just going to protect my my max payout. This looks kind of maybe like a stop loss rate for shorts. So let's see if it wants to bounce on 65 here. This is the key moment, right? If it wants to bounce up here, we need to cut our short. But if it wants to continue down here, we're looking at the next 5 point test down, and then we'll continue to see if we want to leverage into this position.
Yeah, I put the risk back on as well. Entered one again. Concern is now 7,000 ES, right? That's a big psych level. We're very close to it, as well as at SPY level.
Geez, easy co up 2,000. There you go. There you go.
Damn, good hold, brother.
That was a stop loss rate, it looks like. So let's kind of see what we're working with here.
Damn, I got top ticked on that stop loss rate. That's crazy.
Did you?
Yeah.
You mean bottom ticked since you're going short?
No. I mean like the top of the wick there.
Oh, you got the short from the top of the wick?
No. I mean like I was in the short and I got stopped out break even, top of the wick, very top.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. I'm gonna make this line a little bit bigger here so it's clear. So I'm refraining from adding contracts here until I kind of see how this move develops, because it could bounce here potentially, and we could still have the long thesis back in play. Ooh. Let's see if this is indeed a bounce on 65.
I want to see a rejection here from 67. That would give me a lot more confidence. Maybe even enough to add a con here and draw down.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit riskier though. I'm willing to take the risk. I'm gonna add another. Actually. Might be too much risk.
Just gonna go ahead and refresh my quant data real quick. All right. We're looking at 60 still. Still looking at 60. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna add another con here.
I want to as well, but we're still holding the 67 level. It's making me a little frightened.
Yeah. I'm gonna start marking where I'm picking these up from, so you guys know where I'm adding, because I also need to know where I'm adding. So that's the white line right there.
I'm gonna add at open here.
If it does want to bounce off 65, this could be ouchie carumbas.
I'm gonna add another con here. I think we reject off of open price.
Well,
TP's around 60. Of course, this is not a direct correlation, but I think 60 would be somewhere around here. If it wants to reject, it would right about now. SPY opens a bit higher, so I'm going to just give it room. Oh shit, the other account. Fully forgot it was in this. Nice, Pratik. Glad you got the short there. Good stuff. Oh, we're breaking open slightly. I don't want to see that. All right.
I'm gonna add 2. 4
Nice.
cons now.
Good stuff, good stuff. Started the open rejection, getting closer to break even now. The ad was pretty nice. Let me mark it just like you do so they can see. What?
This is kind of a do or die time.
It's not showing me my last order. I don't know why, but I picked it up around here. Oof, man. I'm gonna add on the other account as well. Up to 2, 700 max loss. Clock stops tight on this one. Now we're gonna get stopped out. Yeah, it's stopped
Ooh,
out on one
big-
account. Looks like SPY's breaking open. Didn't want to see that.
Big candle.
Yeah.
Six five does look to be holding. Let's see. Still looking at 60. Maybe. 60 versus this one is 70. But open. So 4 cons, I really don't know if I want to average up here.
I mean, we're above SPY open, so it's a bit risky.
I mean, certainly attempting to. Oh, enchilada, your funded died? Oh, man. How much drawdown did you have on that one? Okay. Were you on NQ?
Stopped out on the other account as well.
Stopped out, yeah. You were okay, yeah. That makes sense. I was like, how'd you do 4,500? You got cute last night? Was it on silver? GC? Gotcha.
Sorry to hear that, enchilada. It does happen though, brother.
Oh,
Those
got a little
GC No, I didn't little bro him. I just said brother.
butter.
Bro, that's big bro right there. That's big bro.
He's like, it's all good, little brother.
Oh, good big dog. For real though, man. This the metals trades recently have been a little risky. Said thanks, big bro.
uh,
Yeah,
It is a little bit dicey.
yeah. I think the smarter move on my end would have been either the break even or just a cut at 65, really, to take profits.
Boys. I'm gonna go take a break and go work on some back end stuff.
Mhm.
Go do your thing,
You
man.
guys take over. Ciao.
See you, bro.
Sounds good, Rekius.
It's not like that, be cray. Not like that. I think I'm gonna reattempt at 73.
We do have NQ open price. It's above us.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to break earlier, but
So roughly right here-ish.
you have a 25,900 above us too, psych level.
Yeah.
More or less correlates with that exposure on SPX. Think I might test one there. Test it on one account though.
Debating right now whether to cut or to add to this. Trying to figure out if we want to reject on this exposure here at 73.20 on SPX. Oh man, should have added. My only trouble is if I add and we're gonna go for open price on NQ, then I think, okay, yeah, I should have added. Whatever. Well, let's see. Let's see. Maybe this is gonna fake me out. I add now. Let's see. So we're looking at the 73.23 exposure here on SPX. I was debating whether or not to add the cons, but I don't know if I survive the open retest. But it would have been a pretty good place, I think, to have added. So
Probably open.
I did add on the other account though. So that one's doing pretty good. Let me just go ahead and give you guys a quick snapshot. The Inquisi Do, I did add quite aggressively up to 10 cons here, up to the exposure. So this one's actually up 2,400. So that one's in profit now. Let's go back to Big Shoe. Big Shoe's still sitting here. It's off by about roughly break even on the day, I think. So back onto open here on SPX.
Real quick, I did re-enter my short. I'm thinking we break open here. I could be wrong though, so our stop is tight. It's actually a little too tight. Need room for a 73 retest if we want to do that.
We'll have to check here and see if we're gonna do a bounce on open here for SPX. We're having to clear these levels level by level again.
Yeah.
I think I'm holding decently well here with 4 cons that I'm just gonna hold it on the big like this, and then we'll see.
Stanley, if your audio's cutting out, try restarting your Discord. You could press Control R to restart your Discord. Don't press that, by the way, guys, if you don't want to restart.
What do you press?
Well, don't press it if I say it because you're gonna leave the call. But it's Control R. Automatically
Control
restarts
R?
your Discord. Yeah.
Just auto restarts. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's a nice little feature. Hey,
Ooh.
let's go, Brad.
Let's go, Brad. $52. Let's see here. What's going to go on?
I definitely got a little greedy today, being up about 1,000 on 2 accounts, and then just kept risking. But
It's
that's
all
okay.
good.
We got time. We got levels.
Got time and we got levels. I like that.
That is wild, Coyote.
Jeez.
Quant Republic, I'm not really looking at the gamma like that. I do see what you mean, but I don't care about it as much as I care about the levels here.
All signs still point to 6960.
Oh no.
So I'm still looking for actually a new low to get put in here on the SPX. The new low, relative to this last low that we just made, not yet day low. So not a new low of day. I'm just looking for this last low here to get broken. So that's roughly like 63, 64 on SPX. I'm looking for a little bit lower here. It's probably, I don't know, 8. Let's see, maybe somewhere around here ish for Nasdaq.
White House press secretary's live right now. I don't really think it'll matter too much to what we're doing, but we'll see what she says.
Maybe they bombed Iran. I don't know.
Not yet. Been hearing a lot about that though. Damn, that's beautiful, Mojo. Look at that GIF. Oh shit, the quality went out the window. She's talking about home ownership right now, nothing important.
650. Okay.
Want to see one of the sides give it up right now. SPY open, SPX open, just bouncing back and forth.
So right on that SPX open here, we have failure on this. We're looking to clear the same levels again. 6960, 69, 65, which I'll actually write down here. SPX 6965. We'll be looking at SPX 6960. Roughly.
Come on, Levitt. Slip up. Say the wrong thing so we get a red candle. Shit.
Let's see. We're not too far away from open just yet. Not the right candle, but let's see if we get the right one. If not, we'll have to cut. Back up to that SPX exposure now. Yellow line.
Want to see that and 25,900 hold.
What I don't want to see is I don't want to see a test of NQ open. It's going to be up here.
Had to mute Levitt, man. Her voice is so annoying. Just can't take it. We're at 700 on this trade. Try to size in at 73. It's risky though.
Oof, I kind of want to add cons here.
Yeah, I want to do the same, but it's risky.
I'll do it. Let's see if we get back to open. Added at 90.50. There we go.
Good ad.
That's
Good
the right
ad.
line there. Looking to de-risk if I get back to break even.
Are you short, Chef? Don't worry about it, Boo. He knows what he's doing.
Or do I?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I assume it's gonna be like exactly 1 minute, Chef, since it took 10 minutes to set up the rise. We'll see.
Oh,
Want Republic saying I don't understand this long. Well, we're bouncing off of SPX open. That's what's going on right now.
yeah. And we're basically bouncing up to open and testing this exposure here, which I'll actually write on.
Oh, he meant he doesn't understand the short. Well, we're trying to short open price. We think open price will break because there's more room for downside. Just because of the 3 rejections now off the Nasdaq high or Nasdaq open. I mean, I don't think we get there again. But if you don't understand the short, don't take it. It's that simple.
Make sure that if you guys are adding contracts, you are marking down exactly where you're getting them. When you see the white line on my charts here, I am very cognizant of where my 4 contracts that were added to this 8 con position, I'm very cognizant of when they start to go against me and accelerate my losses. If it stays below, given I'm short right now, it'll start to accelerate my recovery. But if it goes above this white line, it starts to accelerate my losses. And so this is where I have to start making very careful decisions about cutting and or just closing entirely.
What the seesaw is going on right now, bro?
Very wakey.
Yeah.
Like
Very
retail's
wakey.
giving up their shorts. Could be good
Good.
for you.
Yeah. I want to add at 73, but don't know. It feels pretty risky.
How many are you in right now?
Just one.
Just one? Okay.
Got plenty of room. I'm not tripping.
Well, this is what we were talking about. We had such an easy first 3 days of OPEX week. We were expecting some shenanigans today or tomorrow.
That's fair. I mean, today wasn't bad either. On my end, I just got a bit greedy, but
Okay.
we did catch a nice trade earlier. That Nasdaq break. That was good for like 30 points. Secured 1,000 on that one.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, you know, it's all gone, but it's okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it protected you from your next try, you know?
No, absolutely. Yeah. It gave me plenty of room to work with, which I'm very happy for. Let's see if we get to 73. I'll add.
If it wants to break for Nasdaq open, though, we are super mucho fucked.
Yeah, I have a stop in for that. Actually thinking about just adding here. Yeah, we'll just add here. Mark that down, 90.5. Make that a white line.
Or an indefinite. Man, look at these wicks.
Yeah. It's like I see so much room downside, but this is scaring me. 73 touch. Don't want to see this.
If it's gonna hold open and it's gonna break these exposures, we have to consider the upside again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a good bounce off 65 though.
It was a nice. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. So I'm just saying it was a good bounce off 65.
It was a nice short 265 as well. I was seeing 60 on the tape though, which confused me a bit.
Yeah, 69.60 is gone. That is true. We are looking at 70 right now, which would take us back to open.
Oh, that's not good. Considering closing here, 29,900 doesn't hold. Yeah, I think I'm going to close this one. Give it one more second here, just in case 25,900 wants to reject.
It is ever so slight. Ever so slightly peaking up again, 69.60. Ever so slightly.
You see that? Yeah.
What I don't want to see is a bounce off. A bounce off 60.
Stopped out there.
Ooh,
Rough day, man.
that is going to be an NQ test. Let's see. Oof. Do I do the big 15 con average up here for a retest down? Don't think I do.
If you really want to, just do it on NQ open.
Yeah. We're coming up to that 76.40. Oh, that's a good sell down, actually.
That's wild, bro.
That's a really good sell down.
Yeah. Held below 25,900 there. So I'm gonna lock this account for today. No more trading on it. Enough drawdown on that. It's rough.
We got somewhere between 70 and 60 right now. So somewhere between the green line and the blue line. Rio, so we're looking at the data, and the data's is shifting somewhere between 70 and 60 right now on the SPX. But if we go to SPX Open, I would not. That's right. If we go to NQ Open, I'm not going to like that. Yeah, no worries, Rio. Shulk also has an answer there for you as well. Curious why you're using Charm for levels like this? It wouldn't just be Charm. I'm inclined to cut and wait, actually. NQ Open is gonna hurt. There's that 76 touch on SPX. Go ahead and drag this line down here. This is a null market. SPX 69.76, 23. 43 actually. Doesn't matter too much. Do we know what the White House is saying?
Add it up. She's just talking bullshit about like this great healthcare system, this and that. They essentially just announced a new healthcare plan.
Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy. Here, I'll send it in the chat. This is what they announced.
I'm so tempted to like add contracts here to just get this back to average, but if I go up to 15 cons and it whiffs up for a bad wick, I'm toast. So in a sense, I'm kind of not ready to take that kind of risk onto this trade yet. I think if we do get a decent rejection off here, we'll have to see if at least maybe an SPX open touch will get me back up to break even, which is plausible. And then if a 69.60, if it wants to reappear, if we're starting a down move, if that will still kind of be in check for today. If not, it's sort of right now come up to the top exposure as well as back up to NQ open. So this is so far a good sign of a rejection down. We'll have to see if the 69.60s is very faint right now, ever so slightly. It's kind of competing in here right now with 69.60 and 69.70. So something maybe around like an SPX open test and or something of the sort. $7,000 ES. Let's go ahead and pull up ES. Oh, yeah. 7,000 ES, that would take us to around 69.60. Good, good. Thank you, Coyote. It is plausible, right? Especially with this, with the 69.60, I think is going to be an ES 7,000 retest. That is very good information. No, I did not have ES up on my chart. Thank you, Coyote. Really kind of wanted to add in that extra con, but to go 15 con again on NQ, if it even just sneezes the wrong way, I'm toast. So we're gonna have to let this position kind of naturally recover. It's doing some good work right now. Good rejection so far on this 76.43 we've been talking about. Coming up right now to 73. If we break this, we're looking for that open. So right now the data is kind of showing the difference between 69.70. That's going to be SPX open. That's going to be this green line right here, the 69.46 open. That's kind of what the market is primarily eyeing right now. And then if we're so inclined when we get there, I think if we want to break it and come back down, we should be looking at, I think, a decent retest of maybe that ES 7,000, that 69.60 level will be around roughly here. In fact, go ahead and mark it. Good job, Coyote. Very good job. Kaval says, guys, I want to improve my physiology. I think you might mean psychology. So I want to improve my psychology in trading. I think I don't learn much about trading and just gambling. Well, if you don't really kind of have a structure or a system, Kaval, then what's going to happen is you're going to end up taking guesses on these candles, right? So you can have trades that go against you, but you're going to need some sort of a system to kind of add confirmation and or stuff for you so that you can look at this and be like, okay, where can you damage control, right? That's a pretty key difference from a trader that's going through a red trade and a gambler who's kind of hoping, right? To some extent, we're all playing with probabilities, right? So there's some degree of chance here, but like having a system that will tell you, okay, we should probably add maybe like say 15 cons here. If I had done that, we'd be at break even right now. But I'm off by about, but I'm not willing to take that 15 con risk on NQ. So that's where I go. No, this can still potentially recover by itself. It could still potentially yield a good trade here. So it has the chance here to recover on its own. It doesn't need me to add 15 cons to it, and we will see.
Just real quick, I entered long here. I think we might get to NASDAQ open. I just want to be able to make some drawdown back if I do. If we do get there. I could see the break though right now. I could see it happening and I'm risk for that. Sorry to inverse you, bro.
You're going to go long?
Yeah, just I do think we if we get to NASDAQ open here, I'd rather be long than just watch.
Yeah.
Need to recover some drawdown.
Do your thing. As long as you have an idea for where you're trying to go, Swayze, don't worry about inversing me.
Yeah, just
I appreciate you letting me know though.
Of course, yeah, no. I would never just go long without disclosing, but I did see us hold that exposure well enough that I said, if we hold this, I think I'm going to go long until NQ open, or NASDAQ open, rather. And that's what we're doing now. I'm going to see if we get it. If we don't, again, it's okay. I'm not tripping on it. Do you think it is more likely than not, though, since we are this close? The Saints been a rough day for me so far. Bad risk management on my side. I was up a nice amount, and I just chose to keep trading, unfortunately. But it is lessons we learn every day. It's the good part about trading. It's a journey. No one's the perfect trader. Everyone learns.
So keeping track still of where I've added my extra 4 cons here, that's at this white line here, which I'll probably make a little bit more visible. That's at 90.50 from earlier, right? So this is where marking down where you're getting your extra contracts is very, very important, because we're right again, if same concept, right? If it wants to go below the white line, we're basically back to neutral in terms of where the extra 4 cons have been. And then above or below that will accelerate, or it will basically accelerate my losses or profits. Very important, because you can kind of forget about stuff like that when you're getting a little bit long into a move.
Yeah, exactly, Saint. Can't win every day. We've been absolutely killing it this week, so it is all good.
Also, the day is not over.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great point.
2
Days not-
hours and 20 minutes left.
I did lock one of my accounts though, just to be safe, but the day is not over, that's facts. It's actually not lunch hour right now. Lunch hour is at 12 to 1. Yeah. Hey Rooks. How you doing, brother? Institutions come back at like 2? No, it's at 12 to 1. That's lunch hour.
European institutions, maybe. Americans, 30-minute lunch. That's it.
Yes,
Ain't no
sir.
2-hour lunches here.
It's making fun of the Europeans a little.
Dude, those guys have like 2-3 hour lunch breaks. And I was like, why does it take so long to eat a lunch?
Yeah, 2 hour
apparently
lunch.
and Europeans confirm or deny this, but apparently they go home and they start cooking. Toma, that's a really good point. So I'm actually going to read out the comment because Saint, you quoted to it and brought the attention to it. I missed this comment, but Thomas said, "I'd really recommend you, Kevel, to focus on building discipline outside of trading. So establish a consistent routine, like the gym, structured schedule, physical, mental discipline are intertwined. You can't have one working without the other, and that's very, very true." So one of the things that we'll talk about in mentorship is actually your dopamine cycle, right? Your dopamine cycle is like how you're responding to risk and reward is directly tied into your dopamine, right? Your pain, pleasure, reward systems. So your dopamine can be affected by your trading, but it also is affected by everything else in your life. So you can actually force regulate your dopamine to help improve your trading. So for example, if you're having a dopamine spike because, let's say you're Cat Lover 69 and you just made 35,000 on silver last night. Well, his dopamine's through the roof right now. So if he decides that he wants to trade tomorrow, his dopamine is going to be so elevated that his risk to reward is abnormal. He's going to look at a $5,000 trade and be like, whatever, let's do another $30,000 day, right? So that's where he needs to downregulate his dopamine. So Kevel, part of the thing that Tom is talking about here is if you have a good routine, like say exercise or something like that, you can downregulate your dopamine back to baseline. That should help you with seeing things clearly again. If not, right, you're essentially one of the ways that gambling loops can start inside of trading is one, you don't know what the next candle is going to be. So boom, that there's already randomness there. To some extent, it's not completely random, but within reason, you don't understand where the next candle is going to be. And that puts you already at baseline for just developing a gambling addiction in trading. That's why so many people end up becoming gamblers, right? What's the basis of gambling? It's put yourself on a random reward schedule where you don't know the next outcome and you stand to lose or gain something from it. Boom. There's your gambling addiction right there. If you don't understand ways to regulate that, and if you really don't understand the dopamine that's behind that, just look at addicts and what happens to their dopamine loops. Right? So coming back just real quick, we're coming back up here to the white line. So again, below the white line, my losses start to accelerate back in my favor. And essentially right now I'm at a kind of a neutral forecon position of where I started all of this. So if you downregulate your dopamine, what you can do is you can kind of get ahead of developing gambling addictions, because it to some extent you're really focused on making sure that you're not susceptible to sort of just irregular risk to reward because of elevated dopamine or whatever. That should help you on a consistent daily basis, right? From just throwing everything in YOLO, which is probably where you're at. Your dopamine is probably at a place where you're like, I'm not myself. I don't feel that good. I'm doing this and that. I'm chasing this. I need to do that. Blah blah blah. And I'm pretty sure that's what you're going through right now, Cabal. So take a look into what Thomas said there. It's very, very. It's good foundational advice. Let's see here. It's always catered to eating and eating at the desk when you're at BOFA. Interesting. Paying pleasure. Brad says you might have, so you're saying we should go smoke after every bad trade to reinforce it. Brad, you do whatever you need to do, sir. But just make sure that you guys are all keeping track of your dopamine. So here we go. The position is recovering by itself. It doesn't need my help to add the 15 cons to it, right? I need to be risk adverse here because 15 cons is something that's no joke on NQ. If we have a 15 con position and it wants to wick up and take me out, I'm screwed. So if the trade itself can recover on its own, holding 8 cons, I'm more than fine letting it do that, right? So that took all but just 15 minutes, right? So rather than go 15 cons, we kind of just look at the trade and see where it could go. 15 minutes is not too bad. We're back at SPX open. And this is where we're going to have to just see if it wants to follow through here. So that initial leg is complete. Now I need to see, okay, am I in the position now where an SPX open is going to retest all of this that we were just rejecting from? If so, the same problem happens again. And I'm basically just in the same situation. What I want to see right now is I want to see a downside develop given that I'm in a short position. So if that doesn't start, then I need to make sure I'm protecting myself. Let's see where your messages are right now. Marquise, do you mind me doing a favor? Because I'm looking at my charts right now. Do you mind reading out the comment from Samurai just so like I can kind of keep up with chat? And then Soizi and Misha and Kage, feel free to jump in if you guys have anything to say.
I'm just listening.
So Samurai said, Yamada, is there something in trading where you can calculate the stats on certain levels and aim for a 1 to 2 hour and over the long run you'll be profitable? There's something like that in poker where you can calculate the odds for the cards and you always bet your size according to the odds.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely there is. It's the first thing you'll learn on second day in the mentorship. We actually cover this very extensively. You're actually, if you've been following us, Boo, on main stage, you've already taken trades like that. You just don't know it. So here comes the 73.20 retest here on SPX, right? And again, we're still kind of battling between the 69.70 as well as the 69.60. 70 takes us back to open again. 60 takes us back down to an ES 7000 retest, which I kind of like.
Coyote recommended a book called Dopamine Nation. I'm currently reading that book. I personally like it. So if you guys want a good book on dopamine, check it out. PG recommended it to me. It's a good clinical book. It goes pretty intimate. Let me see.
Togepi says reading or audio reading?
What? Oh, is he talking to me?
Yeah, for Dopamine Nation. Are you doing an audiobook or are you doing like reading?
Oh no, I have the actual book. I bought it from Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah, just because he lifts weights, Togepi, doesn't mean he doesn't know how to read.
I can read. Mhm.
So my position here, I am hoping for a 73 rejection. Really don't want to see this go through.
Mhm. Yeah, the first chapter is yeah, you don't want to read the first chapter around kids. um Quant Republic said there was also another study that mentions that someone made money risking 5% of his account over the person who risked 50% of his account, no matter what, and the 5% risker made 10% while the other lost 50%. Yeah. Mhm. That's the first chapter talk about sex time. More or less, bro. More or less. Mhm. Overall, it's a pretty decent book if you like if you want to learn more about dopamine. Yeah, yeah, it sure is. Mhm. Thomas said, "I'm a huge nerd. I love neuroscience. I come from STEM, so I liked it. However, I also liked the more practical reads like Boundaries. It has practical psychology as well as relatability to Christian methodology. I think I enjoyed Molecule of more because ultimately biology is influential. I haven't read that book yet. Interesting. It's a journey, Stuart.
So we are starting to see some divergence here on NQ and SPX. SPX is certainly come back down to roughly around this candle ish, and NQ needs to follow. Staying a little bit elevated here.
Is everyone in a position?
I am. I'm short. Swayze.
I think he got stopped out.
Yeah, it might have stepped away. I think.
Yeah. Mhm. Misha, you here? Mhm.
Looks like it's just you and me, Rakians.
No, sorry, I
Oh
was on
no.
the phone, you guys.
Yeah, my fault. I was also on the phone. I was talking to my mom.
Got you.
She messing with you about your music choices?
No.
Stuart, how did I get here? Acon Max. This is I was looking at here. Here's the recap. We took the short originally down here, and then I was thinking we would break higher. So we got the 650 that way by shorting down. I wanted to see a break actually below 69.65. And if it does, I actually think we still have a potential good trade on the table. The two big exposures that you're seeing up here, these two yellow lines, those are the ones that are really I think going to act as a ceiling. Boom, there you go. Trades back in green. So now we need to evaluate basically where the S&P is going to go. If it wants to break that open price, right, which it hasn't quite done that just yet on there, and there you go. The divergence that we were talking about on the Nasdaq is now back in line. So the Nasdaq is now back in line with where the S&P is. It was staying a little bit elevated. Big candle to kind of close that gap there. They're now playing 1-to-1 right now. The trade is back in profit, and we are now looking to see, does it want to break open? If it does, do we still have the same thesis here for breaking 65 as well as 69.60 SPX? That's roughly going to target ES 7000 here. So if it wants to do that, and that was pointed out by Coyote, we are in some good shape. But we've been basically looking at the 69.65 and 69.60 all day. And if it really wants to break these two levels, especially a break of ES 7000 is going to get pretty ugly. That we would be looking at roughly instead of a 69.60 on SPX, we're looking at a 69.25 at the theoretical low here. So that's going to be quite the break on ES 7000. That would be roughly 25 minus 60. We have 35 minus 1000. We're looking at 69.65 here, which is going to be quite big. So that'll be maybe even somewhere down there. Let's see, right? So con position doesn't need me to go up to 15 to save it. The trade can do it on its own. So it's just done that. Decisions now. Would I add to the position and leave it break even right now? That's an interesting way to kind of go about it. What I will do right now is I'm going to go ahead and secure 400 just to ensure my I'm ending the day at around 1,000 here in profits. I'm already over max profit, so right now I'm sort of securing next week's max payout. So we'll just kind of see what happens here. I'm going to walk away with at least 400 on this. I think that's where I'm kind of comfortable. We'll end the day off just about, I think, 11,000, 1,100 on the day and something like that. And let's see kind of like how much more this wants to go. So big rejection here, again, off of the exposures. Why I didn't want to do 15 cons. A wick up to NQ open would have destroyed this position. It didn't do that though, but we are still very firmly in track right now for testing this 65 and 60. So sometimes, again, we're playing with probabilities, guys. So as long as the data is kind of whiffing and kind of showing you something here, right? We're in good positions to kind of look at all of this. So I'm going to go ahead and just protect myself. I'm going to take 2,800 on the day. That'll kind of guarantee me around 3,500 on the day. And let's go ahead and see if we kind of reject again below some of these levels. NQ is actually getting ahead of itself a little bit. That we are not on SPX 65 on the SPX. Well, let's just go ahead. Let's take a little bit more of a look here. So again, I'm over max payout right now. I'm over 10,000. So we're looking at next week's play right now. So we're gonna go ahead and secure a little bit more. Let's just say 3,300. Let's go 4,000. Let's secure 4,000 on the day. We'll take 4,400 on the day. So we're at 5,000 now for the day, and we're just gonna trail this. We're in a good position.
That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. So we're now retesting 65. NQ is getting a little ahead of itself. So we're going to have to move everything down a little bit. I think we're about 4 points more. So this is probably where it's looking like right now. NQ is moving quite a bit, right? So there we go. Let's go ahead and secure more. Let's secure 5,400 on the day. We're at 6,000.
You guys are watching the master at work.
Oh, thank you. So if we get knocked out here, that's going to be 6,000. There's no harm, no foul there. But we are holding out basically for, there we go. So 6,063 on the day, 15,000 for balance on the funded I did lose the other funded, but it's all good. We did lose the other funded. That position did not survive the 76.43 test, but this one did, and it's all good. I went a little bit too heavy on the contracts there on the other side. That's fine. I think I believed in this move, and it panned out. So that's very good.
Man, I don't think I would have been able to manage it as calmly as you have.
Oh, it's okay. It's just not my first rodeo.
That's fair.
I mean, she's gonna go ahead and re-short
Oh
the
my
one
God.
contract. There you go. There we go. That's a 7,000 retest. I'm gonna go ahead and break even. I think I get knocked out here. There we go. Knocked out. Lost $3. That's fine. We're at a 7,000 retest now for ES. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock myself out for about 15 minutes here, and we can go ahead and just take a little bit of a breather after a move like that. That's a very, very good move. That's hit all of the targets that we're looking for. We've hit the 6950. We've hit the ES 7000. We've hit 6960 roughly on SPX. We got about 62.7. So we got about within 2 points. So these are all just using stuff that we cover in mentorship. So Boo, if you're looking at this and you're like, holy shit, how the hell, what are we talking about here? You'll learn all of this in mentorship. So look forward to you finally looking at this kind of stuff. When you were asking earlier about how do we put ourselves into positions where we have known probabilities, this is what we're talking about here. So target, hit. So it's a nice clean 6,000. We're looking at max payout plus a little bit more. So we're in a very good position. Right now we're on ES 7000. I'm just going to go ahead and cool it. Locked up for 14, and we'll reevaluate what the next trade looks like.
Oh my God.
Amazing trade, Yumada. Good job.
Oh, thank you, Misha. Did you have it recorded?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's recorded.
Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Oh, heck yeah.
I'm still debating if I want to take a trade today. It's a little bit crazy stuff today, but I'm very impressed.
Yeah, well, you let me know. You let me know if you want to come on stream. I know you're kind of feeling a little bit, strike one, strike two on the day. But hey, if you're feeling for it at some point in the next 2 hours, you let me know. I'll put you in the driver's seat. You guys should see Misha. He's an absolute monster. Every day we do these P&Ls, Misha's posting up, he's our 10K guy, So he's doing quite a bit. You go ahead and catch up here with the trades. With the chat. So Samurai says, man, this finance class is so boring. I already know everything. Let me take the exam. Yeah, you're going to learn a lot more in mentorship than I think you're going to learn in your finance class. And I'm not saying that just to be egotistical. I genuinely have met many, many finance grads in my life that just really know dick all about the markets. They know how to do accounting. They'll know how to talk about economic indicators like KPIs on the, whatever. Who cares? Whatever. Obi says the move up went just far enough to blow up your eval and then come back down. I did lose a funded the same way. I was structured at 10 cons on the last one. That's actually the reason why I didn't want to go up to 15 on this one. I know how you feel there. Thank goodness, though, we didn't even get a wick up above open. I was really kind of scared we were going to get a wick up above open and then come back down.
We got a almost perfect touch of the 63 exposure.
$76 level. Disgusting. And open on NASDAQ. And fooled enough.
Togepi says he did that shit on his first day in OA and right there decided to go into mentorship. Is that true? Is that why? I never knew that. Pyros is brought to you by the Yumada mentorship. Yeah. Awesome. Fiscal juggler. Awesome, dude. You were down 5K. Unbelievable. Yeah. As long as you guys understand your risk and your probabilities, right? You can have trades that go red. You can have trades that go against you, right? unless you're top ticking everything into your move, right? You have to allow for some tolerance here for red, right? Because unless you're the guy who's got, sniper accuracy on your entries, like, say, Pyro Mike, who top ticked this, he got it right there at 76.43. You have to allow for some tolerance here. That's why when you see me trade, I am methodical about what's going on. I'm very much looking at the where I'm adding contracts, my white lines, into extended moves here about, let's see where it takes, 28 to 40. Over the course of 20 minutes, where you can lose track of where you've bought in your other contracts, marking those down tells me, okay, we're back into a position now where my 8 contracts is acting as 4 at neutral, right? Then when we kind of start accelerating from there, right, we're hitting we know exactly where, when I added the contract, starts to accelerate in my favor, literally right at the white line down. So that's all very good stuff. Can't wait for February, Mr. Dastardly. I think you're going to enjoy February quite a bit. Where you're gonna fully understand, I think, this trade in February, and then I think you're going to really kind of understand. Okay, this is what's at play here. These are the considerations that we're making. There's a lot of nuance here that's going into putting on trades like this in front of you guys, and I think, Mr. Dastardly, because you're signed up for Feb, I think you and Abu and all the others, I think you're going to have quite an open eye, or at least clarity. I had Sharkath actually was a former, actually he re-signed up for the 3rd mentorship, but he actually had a really good description for mentorship. He said he was always looking at the market, and he felt like after he had learned about like having a proper system, he said it gave him like a new prescription. It's like looking at things in new clarity. I've always really liked that analogy that Sharkath made. So it's a good way. My hope is to give you guys a new prescription for you guys to look at the market. So you look at this and you go, okay, here's this. Why this level? Why 76.43? Why are we calling this to within, literally 1 to 2 ticks? How are we taking these positions? How do I know when I'm about to blow up? Why do I know that I can't add here, right? Why do I know I can add here? When do I know to hold, right? So, Yumata, Chronos. God, Yumata saved my repo. Yeah, good. Have February, let's start the mentorship right now. Can't. I wish I could. I know a lot of you guys have been messaging, being like, man, is there anything that we can do? For the sake of getting you guys all up to speed at the same time and making sure that, not one person knows more or less than the other. We're going to start this. We're going to start this at the same time. Eddie says, beautiful trade. Amazing. Appreciate you, Eddie. Skeeter so you have way more drawdown play with too to save yourself. That is true. The reason why I went up to 8 contracts is because I have that drawdown, though. So you would have seen me play that differently if my drawdown was only at 4,500. So that would have been the days before this, right? So if we kind of go to the calendar here, these are now 2 back-to-back 6,000 days. But yesterday, you can see this was targeted with 9 contracts only, and we didn't go up to 8 cons, right? We're working within the limits of the account. So yesterday, when the drawdown's only 4,500, you see me take the trades in a different way. Doesn't mean we can't hit the same profits. Doesn't mean that we need 8 contracts to hit 6,300 or 6,000. You will see, like when we take trades, what I teach you guys in mentorship is I'm going to teach you how to play within the limits of your account. So don't think that this is just possible because, oh, well, we can afford to take a drawdown up to 5,900. Not at all. By no means. Let's see it. Posted on IG. I don't know. I think you guys are all probably sick of. Actually, EasyCo, are you here in the chat? Actually, I'm so far up the chat. I don't know if you're replying. I'll talk.
He's here.
Let me get through the. He is okay.
Yeah.
EasyCo brought up a really good point. Like, there's so many trading communities out there that are always kind of talking about profits, and he really likes this community because it feels like a community. First of all, like you see us banter, you see us playing music, you're busting down with Swayze, you're learning. A lot of you actually are daily listeners. You come here every single day for like the last year and a half, right? And that's unheard of in the streaming space, really, because even if you look at, say, Twitch, you're kind of skipping between different streamers all the time because some of them get boring, some of them don't. But the fact that you guys are all regular here means that, like, there really is this communal aspect to it. And we're trying to figure out how to add more to it. And I think one of the things that we'll do is we're going to start a fitness challenge. Because again, to echo what Toma was saying, get your mind right, get your money righter, right? So we're going to start that. We're going to do non-profit related ways to build community. And one of the first things there is we're gonna care about your health more than just your wealth. So it's going to be a health and wealth theme for 2026 on OA. You'll see us take the lead, right? I've just set up my entire home gym. I just bought a Smith machine, a cable machine. I've got a treadmill set up. I know Misha's just picked up one too. And we're really just going to kind of deep dive here first on the panel into health and wealth. And I know a lot of you guys are going to benefit from that as well. So some of the community aspects we're going to be kind of looking into building out this year. So if you want to join in that and you want to get healthy and wealthy for 2026, stay with us, right? Stay locked in with us. We're going to be here to keep you accountable. We're going to walk you through trades like this. Warzy, great trading money, stuck with the probability not predictions. Yeah. And once I got my hit for the target, I'm out. But that trade hits the 6960, gets to the ES 7000. We are dunzos, right? You don't see me reinitiating another trade just because. I have one thesis and it plays out and we're out.
Obi's asking whether we're doing a new fitness channel or the same one. What do you think? I think we can keep the same one, but
Yeah, let's do the same one.
yeah. All my stuff is in there. I don't want to get deleted because I already deleted it off my phone.
My name is Jeff, says finance is much more than just the stock market. That is true, Jeff. I don't mean to reduce all of finance just down to the stock market. What I will say, though, is that finance degrees don't really prepare you for a really important part of the finance industry, and that is the stock market. So it teaches you a lot about the auxiliary stuff that you can do with money around here, but there's a lot of finance degrees and a lot of finance students coming out, and they don't understand the heart of capital markets. And then that, to me, is always going to be the stock market. Yamada Fundeds both survived, though, and are solid green. Thank you for the spoon feeding. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for joining me on that trade. 1807 on the day, mostly from shorts. Good, good. Congratulations, Warzy. What's that 63 level? I don't see any level at 63. I think. Oh, you're talking to Misha. Okay. Exposure from last week. Let's see. Yamada, how do we do it in options? Scaling still put me in the red for recent move. That's a good question. Options is going to have a different component to it because you're going to have to factor in decay. And I'll be honest, we're already factoring in just raw points and movements, and you will have to factor in decay. The mind doesn't operate outside of linear thinking. So you're naturally not going to be able to calculate decay because decay is not a linear function. So what that means is you either better be calculating like crazy with, spreadsheets or whatever, or, it's kind of guesswork, really. And most times you see traders, they don't know how to factor that in properly. And it is designed to be that way for a reason. Mr. Dastardly says, never got a payout until November. Now you're looking at your fourth one tomorrow. Let's go. Have you already paid for mentorship, Mr. Dastardly? Just being on the live stream? Let's see. Come down, started with a personal trainer. Very good. Congratulations. Yamada, do you want to ride Z Swift with me? LF, what are you talking about? That? What are you talking about, Coyote? Obi says, I'll be always fitness ambassador. You just pay me when the challenge begins. It's going to be a new channel or existing fitness one. Obi, don't lie. You just want the bicep pictures, huh? He's just going to be, all right, you worked out? Prove it. Send me a photo.
The challenge starts now, man. You start whenever. Let it rip.
That's crazy.
I have a lack of biceps, so sorry to disappoint y'all. I'm just bro. But
welcome
yeah.
to the stream, you Matt. Sorry, Rakius, I interrupted.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I just want to say, like, if you guys worked out today, just post it in there. We'll keep each other accountable. It's not just gonna be like a month thing, 2 month. We're trying to push this to the rest of the year, because that's where progress is going to be made. Routines are going to be established. This is going to help you out with your physical, your mental. It's going to go a long way. Yeah.
Yeah. Zeus the Goose says, Yamada, if we have standard deviations of the market, could we calculate probabilities of levels with Z-scores and such? Mayhaps is my best answer for you there, Zeus. If you're not signed up for the mentorship, mayhaps Mr. Dastardly may have an answer for that in February. That's all I will say. Cat Lover 69 says, I have all my credit needed for psychology bachelor, so starting the semester working on finance minor, taking microeconomics right now, and already hating the finance bro student base. Yeah, all they do is drink. All I've ever met from guys in my finance department were just dudes who wanted to party and tell me what their dad does. It's really fucking boring. It's almost a waste of time. And then the frivolous shit, like, okay, yeah, you gotta buy the Ferragamos. You need to know about tailoring. People care about how you dress, and to some extent that's true, but it's taken a little bit out of context there.
Not the Ferragamo. I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah,
Ferragamo.
Yeah, okay, man. If you keep your trading going the way that it's been going, Rekius, you're gonna start hearing Ferragamo more often. You're moving up these tax brackets.
I'm not a brand person at the moment. Maybe in the future.
They do make good shoes, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I do like shoes. I see loafers, but do they like make other stuff?
Oh yeah, they make all of it.
Shit. One day when I get to that tax bracket, I will look into it.
You can do it now. We can be financially irresponsible.
Nah.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Jedward says, "Oh, actually, Mr. Dastardly says he is fully paid for mentorship before it even started. I just want to say congratulations to that. That's going to make your trading during application weeks a lot more relaxed, and hopefully more clear without the pressure."
Oh, Yamada, Rez says check your DM.
All right. See. Yeah. So again, Reza is letting me know that if you guys need to sign up for mentorship and you need to do installments, let him know. Right? You can still split it into 2 installments between now and February the 16th, should you so choose to. If you're tired of hearing the mentorship stuff, whatever, it's fine. Stick around for the cool trades. If you are interested in learning more, though, about how it is we're executing like this, and you don't want to just pay seven up front or 7.5 up front, you can split that into 2 payments. Just let Reza know. So if you could tag Reza in the chat there, Rekia, so people know who to message, let them know that.
Of course. You got a text. Oh, I almost got the wrong one. There you go. He mentioned himself, but Rez, Mr. Lion King himself. Persian. I don't know what else to say. Persian persuasion.
Prince of Persia.
Yeah, Prince of Persia. Something like that.
Yeah. Jedward says, at Umada, how did you get started trading? I always assumed you had a degree in finance, but doesn't sound like that after listening to the past few minutes. So I actually have 3 degrees. I went through 3 different majors. I'm a person who likes to just learn. So for some of you guys will know, I did a little, originally you go to university because, you want a gun for med school. So I was that guy at one point. So I still have a lot of friends who followed that through, and I've got a lot of friends that work in medicine to this day, which is kind of cool because anytime I need anything, I just ask them like, "Hey, what's this little bump?" Right? You just get friends you can ask. Wasn't for me. Didn't want a gun for it, obviously. I've also got a degree in philosophy. Got really into that, but also business as well. So sort of hopped around the different faculties. Jedward, my TLDR answer to you without recounting the last 15 years is there's a lot to learn, and if you're a person who likes to learn, you'll figure it out. I'm definitely a person who likes to learn. So it looks like NASDAQ is getting a little bit ahead of itself. We got ES right around here. Looks like NASDAQ wants to gun for a little bit lower. So if it does, that's good. We'll wait. Let's see where this trade wants to terminate at. It's got 2 places. This can terminate much, much lower. We're talking like another, oh my goodness, 25 to 40 points lower on ES here, which is going to be probably hundreds of points here on NASDAQ, and we'll have to kind of see where it wants to go with that. I'm going to wait. We're sitting pretty full right now. I'm going to wait.
I just blasted through 800. Wow.
Yeah.
I would have tested that long if there was something else there, but I'm not going to do that just off of 800.
Yeah.
Especially not in a run like this.
Yeah.
Run.
Taco asks, is the market burning premium here? Not so much here. It is definitely burning premium here, though. So for the last, whatever this was, about an hour, when it just goes sideways, absolutely that is premium burning. For this short duration here, not really. That's sort of just repositioning that's happening. You get a big down move like this, positions obviously have to unravel, positions get re-put on. Some of the numbers start to change with moves like this. Not so much the distance that we've covered, but the volatility in which we got there. Right? This took 4 candles to come down, 4 or 5 candles to come down. That's going to reposition a lot of the numbers. You missed the 5K in the red, but not his name. You missed the 5K in his red, but not. Yeah. Togepi says, guys, what Yamada teaches is not included in any finance degree. He developed his tactics by everyday practice. Besides, degree means not much nowadays. I have one in finance and economics, so I know. Yeah. Togepi, as a person who actually, you have a finance degree, you work in the finance space, you went through mentorship, and you said, I've never touched this stuff in my life, right? So it's valuable. It's very valuable stuff. And I'm really glad to see what kind of like where you've gone, because I deeply care about all of my mentees, even if sometimes I get a little bit wrapped up with being busy as of the holiday season. We do have our next check-in coming in at the end of the month, though. But Togepi is one of the people who, if you're okay with me sharing Togepi, who has been mentioned before on live stage, that Togepi is one of the mentees who actually quit his job. He had a career, not a job. He had a career, and he left that career, and now he's trading full-time. He's doing very, very well in trading. So I'm very, very, very happy for you, Togepi. Oh, what up, ABJ? You are here. Let me just speed run through. Azula says, are you doing another mentorship in the near future? Yes, February 16th. So Azula, if for those who don't know, we have the next mentorship coming up in a month. So literally a month and a day from now, Monday, February the 16th is the start of the next mentorship. If you guys want to know the stats, right? If you kind of want to know how we go through this trade, but as an aside, the stats are 48 mentees have cleared over 2 million now. So it is the real deal kind of mentorship, and we don't get in there, and I'm not teaching anything about lines. Yeah. There's somebody out there drawing lines thinking witchcraft will stop price. It is crazy. Here we go. We're breaking. So if we are looking here, we're now testing 69.55 on ES. So that 65, 60, 60, and 55 level, they're coming to fruition right now. Here's the challenging part, right? If you guys are in a trade right now, the 69.55 is really going to be sort of this penultimate level before we start testing some really scary territory much further below. A break of this level here, and let's go ahead and mark that. A break of a level like this here, it's implying roughly about a 20 to 30 point slide here on SPX. Should it want to do that, we'll terminate somewhere around 69.25, maybe even gun for 6,900. This is not a position that I'm looking to chase right now, especially with the profits that we have. But it's good nonetheless to see the market. So this is now hitting some pretty crazy numbers. It's right now 50. It's going to be 55.
I'm going to test along here.
Yeah. Just be cognizant of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My name is Jeff says most of my desk at BOA had econ, history, philosophy degrees. I like that. I like that you guys hire a lot of philosophy degrees. I know Carl Icahn famously has like a philosophy degree, and who else does? I think Bill Maher. I think Bill Maher also has one too. There's a lot of CEOs that actually have philosophy degrees because of the critical thinking nature of them. It's really quite interesting. They either get into law, become lawyers, or they get into really kind of anything. But you'll see the critical thinking that goes through a philosophy degree. And it's interesting to see. Quite a bit of CEOs, I think 70% of American CEOs are lawyers too. It's quite interesting. That or politics. Yeah. Taco. Definite says, love hearing why you guys explain everything happens. We're not even doing that. Wait until mentorship, Definite, because I know you're signed up. Wait until February. You're going to see full explanations for the entire move. If you like this, you ain't seen nothing yet, Taco. Not Taco, Definite. Obi says they're professors in academia for a reason. If they were smart enough to understand the market, they do that instead and make 10 extra salary, but they aren't. So they pontificate about, yeah. Some professors in business departments, they're pretty good. They've got like a whole host of, entrepreneurial stuff that they do. It was really interesting. I actually had a professor at our university he was very, very successful. He actually had a private jet, and he would take his like star students and fly them down to Colombia to party with like what I can only assume are models. I guess we had a little bit of a little Professor Epstein in our in our finance department. I don't know what they did down there, but I've heard some crazy stories. You would do it at as a semester reward or something. Everyone wanted to like be on his good side. Sisu says, not gonna lie, my fundeds did not do very well on the run up to that short. I hear ya. I lost a funded down as well. Full transparency. Right. One of them did not make it. Leverage too high. Any tips for recovery? You just gotta get back into it, Cesus. It's just part of the game. Anytime that you're looking at recovery in the market, Misha, do you actually you want to give your 2 cents on how you bounce back from losing accounts?
Like mentally?
Yeah.
I mean, you just need to take a day off. Like you need to take one trading day. You'll reset your brain. It's that simple. You know, you're gonna start trying to rush things if you go straight back into it. I think the biggest thing for me is if I'm losing a funded account or if I wipe a bunch of funded accounts, I get in my head that I have to rush it back because I don't want to go through this eval phase. You know, 2 days of not making real money, but you know, just one trading day off and I just lock back in. You know. There's also, you know, healthy ways you can do it. Exercise, you know, get away from the screens, whatever you need to do to reset your dopamine. But you just have to walk away for a bit. It's hard, but you're gonna save yourself a lot of money. You find yourself clicking that reset button a lot of times if you don't. Sorry, I'm watching Swayze's trade right now. You got this, brother.
That's a sniper entry. Holy moly.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? Bro, you got the bottom.
I was gonna enter with 3, but I'm just like I'm too down on the day for that.
That's fair.
We recovered though. Just shitty day, man.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's all good. I was kind of like I was telling you guys this morning, I was already feeling it that today is gonna be a bad day for me.
I feel you, man. You did good walking away for sure.
Yeah, I felt it in my bones too.
Got another here.
I felt it either today or tomorrow. Then every sign in the universe was coming out today, telling me don't.
Yeah.
I was just telling Obi, I actually did have a third strike because my washing machine broke too. So the locking mechanism it won't latch, so I can't start the machine. And it's like a older washing machine, so it's like I don't even know where I'm gonna find the part. So I'm gonna have to call somebody.
You just buy a new one.
Dude, I did not want to have to buy a new one. It's not the price. It's just
don't buy a new washing machine, man.
Yeah, it's just the process of getting the old one out and the new one in. I'm just like,
dude, you'd be surprised how many parts there are for the older machines. It's crazy. People make businesses out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at all the parts stores online. They're just like, we don't have this. We don't have this. We don't have this.
Yeah.
Oh, Stan, what do you have there?
Yeah.
Ooh. I kind of want to take a long here too. Ooh. Swayze, you're oh, I see what you're doing here.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm just trying to recover anything I can at this point.
All right, I'll go one long with you, Swayze.
No, Mojo, I need it less broken, not more broken.
I'm just replying to stuff here. Oh, one comment and see if we want to add to it. I just don't want to see us break this level. But Skeeter Soso says, when you do the mentorship, how hands involved do you need to be? Can I do it from my phone, just listening in at work? Or do I need the full computer to get up? You don't need the full computer. You can absolutely follow along with just listening in. The only thing that I ask is you need to make your own personal assessment of whether you can fully take in the information. I'm going to go ahead and add a contract here, Swayze. About whether or not you can fully take in everything that we're doing. Can you sit there on your phone and take trades that we're taking in mentorship? Yes, you can. But it's really the question, Skeeter, is about post-mentorship. Will you be able to replicate it on your own? And that's the whole point of mentorship is, can you do it when we're done with the classes in mid-March, right? And it goes through faster than you think, right? Can you replicate what you were taught? Can you take those same trades by yourself with no one there next to you? And if you say yes, and you know everything is archived for you to reflect back on, then I think that's good. There's still ongoing support for you, right? Every month we check in with the mentees, and that goes on forever, right? So I'm there basically checking with you guys forever and ever on your trading journey. and then we'll kind of see how your application goes post mentorship. Hope that answers your question. I had to sell early because of work meetings, so I took an 800L on the short. Would have been up 4K if I held. I need that mental reset. It's all good. Get that mental reset in then. Get that mental reset. I'm going to go ahead and throw up another chart here just on the side. I closed my ES, but I want to look at it again. I'm here along with Swayze right now. Swayze, you want to walk us through the trade? What do you
Of course. So we had this DAC level here at the bottom that we touched. I marked it a little early, so it wasn't exactly here. It was more like here. My TP is set at 60, just in case we do want to reject off of that. Roughly 60. Again, it's ES to NQ. The correlation could be a little different. Let me turn this down. Hold on. Yeah, by the way, guys, my big thing in trading is music. I love music while trading. I feel like it can completely change your mood around. It kind of helps me reset. It's one of those things that helps me reset. So it's good for me. We did just tap 60 there. My TP was a little too high. We're going to go ahead and just trail this up to like 1,000 if we can. Let's see if we get another push up here to 60. But yeah, essentially we were just trying to catch this move from, let's leave this at 500 in case we get a hard stop there. But essentially we were just trying to catch the small rebound here. I don't know if it recovers all the way back, but whatever we can get here, which I was like pretty confident we could get at the very least from the DAC level up to 60, and there we go. So that's breaking
right here.
That was rough, but we did do it. Now we're looking at 60. Do we want to break 60 and continue upwards, or do we want to stop here? Those are the questions we have to be asking. I do see we're at 61 right now, so we're breaking slightly above it. But we also have to consider ES 7000 right here, right? Huge, massive psych level. Jesus says the DAC is NASDAQ. I just called it the DAC. That's slang for NASDAQ.
I love it. Good shit, Sweetie. That was a good trade. Good job.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just
sometimes
like
also known as. Sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry. I was just Toma made a little. He knows the meme. He knows what I'm talking about.
Oh my
The
god, you
dash.
recovered everything. Oh my, I'm so
I
happy.
recovered everything on this account. The account that was getting the payout, unfortunately, I had to lock that one out. It was just down too much on the day to keep trading. But it really was like, I was very upset at that trade, obviously, right? You guys heard me go quiet, but the thing with me is I turned my music on, I made sure to reset, and then we come back and we hit it again. But we hit it again with logic. We don't hit it again out of emotions. We don't hit it again out of, I'm down this much on the day. I have to make this much, otherwise I'm fucked. I didn't even want to make 1,200 on that trade. I just saw the opportunity to do it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a
Good
big
recovery.
you guys are down, like just reset, however that is for you. I told you, like, my way is music. You guys have seen, like, I've been playing music for like an hour. That helps me. But find what your reset is, whether it's, just doing push-ups, going for a run, whatever it is. Do that and then come back to it, because we had like 2 hours left when I was done with that trade. So I knew I could recover it, but not in the state of mind I was in. I absolutely had to reset so I could do that. Let's fucking go, Reza. Let's go, Reza. Love it. Reza, I don't know if you want to talk about what you did today, but Reza did an absolutely fantastic recovery from minus 3K, I believe, minus 3,500 up to 1,500 up on the day now. So good shit, Reza. Fantastic trading. Easy Co, I love you, brother. Much love. I'm going to Australia. We didn't hit 7K, but I'll go to Australia this year. I got you, Easy Co. I'll fight the kangaroo, bro.
Yes.
We'll do it live on stream.
Hey, we just
Fucking
tapped
kangaroo.
7K on ES, so let's just count that.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I was very clear on the terms. I had to have been 2 cons long from NASDAQ Open, hit 7K SPX. But hey, I'm happy with that. We'll just make more money and we'll go to Australia anyways.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
But yeah, I just really like that. This trade right here, not so much like the trade itself, but just what I did today was a good showcase on just resetting your emotions. I was down tremendously, right? And just coming back to this is already huge. So I'm cool with that. But yeah.
Absolutely. Got a
It's all
great
about
day.
the mental. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying you got a green day in, right? It's looking good. I got stopped out of the trade for an extra $50, so I'm at 61.11. But again, your trade, you got in earlier, you did it. I saw it. I joined in. I risked the 500 profit. I got stopped up for 50. No harm, no foul. But I'm happy for you, man. 1200 recovering on that is absolutely amazing. Again, you came back. You hit it with logic. You hit
Yes,
it with
sir.
probability.
Let's go snoozy.
It's all about you just gotta come back, throw your emotions to the side, man. You're gonna feel emotions while trading. There's nothing you can do. You can't be a fucking robot. If you could be a robot, you'd be the best trader alive. You're gonna have emotions, but it's about learning. And really, Yamada says this a lot, right? Trading is more so about learning yourself rather than the markets. Because yeah, you could have a fantastic strategy like we do. You know, sometimes 90% win rate if executed correctly, but it means nothing if you can't manage yourself. That's who you're fighting against here. You're not fighting against the market. You're fighting against yourself and your own emotions. And it's important to know yourself enough to say like, yeah, I'm tilted as hell. I have to reset, or I have to be quiet for a minute, or I just have to walk away. It's very important. You guys have to realize that. But yeah, this alright day. I ain't mad at it.
What were you listening to?
Dude, a ton of shit. We went Travis Scott before this, Travis Scott again. I had MF Doom, Kanye West. Let me see what else.
So you're more like you listen to the hype music. I think
No.
I'm more
So it's the opposite, Rekis. We started with very sad music. Juice World started with Robbery by Juice World. Absolute banger, but also depressive song, right? But we slowly, gradually build it back up to hype, right? From Juice World, we went to Uzi. From Uzi, we went to MF Doom. From that, we went to Meek Mill. And then Kanye. And then we eventually got to, Travis with the hype songs. And then at that point, I'm already reset. We're just done.
I like this curve that you're going with. That's awesome.
Of course, bro. Yeah, you gotta. It's my way of doing it, right? And like I'm familiar with myself, so that's why I'm like, fuck. I lost the trade. Let me throw some sad music on. We'll slowly hype myself up again, because it's like that's just how it is. That's how I reset. You guys have to find your own way and do that. When you realize you need to.
My playlist. I always listen to sad shit. So I mean,
yeah, dude. Just get like gradually less sad every song, and then you'll feel better.
That's genius. Hey, you guys heard it. You guys heard the Swayze, the Swayze tips. Dopamine reset, emotional reset. Let's see it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try one day.
Yeah, and I'll say it again. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like hovering over the 3-con button here at the bottom. I just wanted to just straight up 3-con that shit, But the problem is that was an emotional trade. That would have been an emotional trade. Me sizing in, not so much, because I have risk management. I can size into it, size down if I need to if we break. If you just go 3 cons here at the bottom, it's more or less a gamble.
Yeah.
Slime asking if anyone's trying to short 6960. Nah, man. That was my TP. I'm gonna just hold off on this one. I think I'm gonna lock this one out for the day. We'll be done with that. If I see, yeah, dude, that was nice there.
60 is actually pretty heavy. It's not a bad attempt at all.
Yeah, no, I see the vision.
These guys take these banger trades like over and over. Like even if you see something, you need to take a break. It's okay to miss something. Like you got to give yourself a couple minutes to reset at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unless it's like the A+++ cannot miss this trade, then you can take it, okay? But if it's like maybe we'll test this, let's take a little break.
OB.
I'm kind of. I have like kind of my 3 strikes of the day. I've had a really bad morning, in my regular life with all this other stuff going on. So I've been kind of just chilling. I wish I was in that short with Yamada that looked juicy, but sometimes you just gotta, take a step back because, if I did have a bad trade, it's gonna affect my mental pretty badly, and I don't want to, take that out on my accounts.
Absolutely right. And again, if you're not there and you're not on the ball, and this trade starts to go south on you, this is a trade that could have ruined your day even more if you were on the wrong side. So that's good.
Yeah. And that's when you start slipping outside of your rules, and you're like, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep forcing this on accounts until I get something. So it's just you got to make sure you are perfectly centered. It's okay to miss, it's okay to miss some money to protect yourself.
Break your cycle. Don't let it repeat on repeat.
Yeah.
Like my snooze button.
And it all just comes back to knowing yourself, man. I really believe that. Like, if you know yourself, you know when you're tilted. You know what kind of days, or like if you wake up in the morning feeling a certain way, and like you know yourself better than anyone, right? If you come on and you're not feeling it, why are you trading? Why are you trading?
Yep.
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
You don't need you don't need a 3-strike rule if you just come on and you're really not feeling trading. You're like, fuck, I don't want to trade today. Why are you gonna push it? You know yourself better than anyone, right? You know what kind of mistakes you can make when you're feeling shit like that, and it's just not necessary.
Yeah, and I see you practice what you preach all the time, man. Sometimes you wake up feeling funky, and you're like, I'm not touching this.
Absolutely, yeah. It's been less so to recently, because I like hopping on stream and like hanging out with you guys, but it's same thing. If I have a day where I really don't feel it, I'm not gonna trade. Even if I'm up here, even if I see trades all day, I'm just not going to. It's just that simple.
Yeah, and you're really good about that, actually.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It all just comes back to discipline and knowing yourself. Stuff we are taught in the mentorship.
You're
How
way
long have
better
I been
than
trading? Oh no, man. Well, you have different discipline. Yours is different.
I mean, I like you when you were here in the morning. I don't know if you heard, but Misha and I were discussing it. I told myself I wasn't gonna trade, but if I was, it's gonna be on an eval, and because I already feel it. The rest, I feel like my green streak is gonna break, and it did break, but on the eval instead. So I protected all my accounts.
No, yeah. I mean, as long as you're protecting your accounts when that happens, like you said, like come on. If you're not feeling like trading funded, fucking knock it out all day. Fuck it, dude. You miss a trade or two, it's fine. You come back tomorrow. I see Slime is asking how long I've been trading for. It's been like 2 years. Been trading since I was about 16. Actively trading futures for about a year and a half. With the Yamada strategy for about a year and a little more. So, yeah. It definitely took me longer than a lot of people, and I think that just came down to me not having a lot of money to spend on the tuition, as we call it, right? Which is just like the best way to learn is just practice. You're not going to learn if you're not practicing. And the best way to practice is by trading. That's just what it is. And yeah, I didn't necessarily have enough funds to pay the tuition, but when I did, when I finally got it, it's a lot simpler now, right? Because we know these evals cost 200. We can make thousands from them easily. The ROI is insane as long as you're just disciplined and you take good trades, man.
Is your $1,000 trade on your payout account?
Yeah. So that one. That account I was up 700 on, right? And that was my my thing is I got all of my payouts so far that I've gotten have been all $1,000. Haven't pushed it further. So this time I was talking to myself, I was like, I'm gonna push it. I'm really gonna push it. Instead of TPing or at least setting some sort of take profit or a stop in profit at 700 or even 500, I just chose to add cons and remove my break even. So that was just lack of discipline, straight up lack of good trading, well, how would I say this? Good trading discipline, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it was just straight up user error. Like if I was just trading it, emotions aside, not thinking about the payout, would have been great. Not thinking about the money, right? We're just looking solely at the trade. But I stopped looking at the trade. I started looking at the money. Started looking at the P&L, which is that's when you get caught out. Because trading's not about the money, it's about the trade. Yes, of course, we're all here to make money, but if you're solely thinking every single day, I need to make this much, or I need to do that, or I need to do that, you're not going to make money, bro. You're not. And Rez can speak on that more, because he was thinking about his break even for a year. The moment he stops thinking about his break even, he makes 40K in a month.
Yep. That's one of the biggest things with the prop firms is when you get close to payout and you just start psyching yourself out, and it's like what you did to get here. You can pass an eval and make $9,000 in 2 days. Like, why are you tripping up over $150? You're just thinking about that paycheck so much.
Exactly.
Happened to all of us. All of us when we first got there, we just started choking right when we got to payout. And you gotta just lock in and think about the trade.
Yeah.
And to add to that too, I mean, these accounts are just vessels for us to make money, right? You should never get too attached to one account or anything like that. Of course, I name my accounts. I think it's like cute. It's like a funny thing to do, but I'm not necessarily attached to either of them. I could blow both of them tomorrow and just come back to it, give it 2 more evals past them. Like these are literally just vessels for us to make money. You don't need to treat this like a real account because it's not. It's not a real account. You spent $200 on it. Your ROI is insane as long as you're treating it like it is, which is a $200 account, 200 max loss. That doesn't mean push every trade you see, but that does mean you can be a little looser on these.
It's like that 60 rejections playing out a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Still struggling.
I hate. Can I interrupt you guys? You guys talking about the next trade?
No, we're just observing. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to share something from one of the mentees. Chef Gourmet in the house. Are you here? Say something. I know you're in the chat. Say whoop whoop.
Whoop.
Chef Slime has got his account's name Rent and Grocery.
Feel that, bro. I felt that shit.
That's so good.
I felt that shit, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna change mine to Ferragamo.
Where's your fun money account, bro?
You gotta remind himself why he does it.
The fridge full is crazy.
I love it.
Oh my god. My god, that's gotta be some of the best account names ever. Holy crap. So Chef Gourmet, who's right here in the chat with us right now, has just messaged me. As you guys know, all the mentees, they send in their P&Ls and their payouts and with verification, right? So he's now just hit in just for the month of January. He's hit, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 payouts. 11 payouts in just from January 2nd until now. And he's hit a total of $404. So $21,400 in just half a month here. And I know we had spoken at the start of January, your big kind of goal for 2026 was just to hit a $10,000 month consistently. You've now done 21,000 in 2 weeks. So absolutely congratulations to you. You sit at the very top of the mentee leaderboard right now. And so that is where we are going to go for 2026. But that is an amazing open to the year for you. And I wish nothing but the best for you. As you guys know, Chef Gourmet was actually, he holds some records inside of the mentorship. He's the first mentee to pay out. He did it within the first 4 days of mentorship. He's also the fastest mentee to funded status. That, again, also in the first 4 days. And he's been doing exceptional. So he also, I think, is the fastest to have paid for mentorship in mentorship, because we've always had only like a kind of a 2-week sign-up period for each mentorship. He was the first one to make his entire mentorship fee back, I think, within the first week. I know a lot of you now, though, because we have an extended duration now, 2 months to sign up for this mentorship. And a lot of you have already made that before it even begins, which is fantastic. I know EasyCo has, I know Kronos. Who's the other one? I mean, Kronos. Kronos has was it? Who was it? Who was the 2 people that made their mentorship back already? Samurai Boo? I don't think so. I think he's on no trading until, yeah, he's not on trading until there. Until the start. Mr. Dastardly, Kronos is halfway to the mentorship, and EasyCo. So we've got 3 mentees that are looking on track. 2 fully paid. Kronos is halfway there. So fantastic. But again, congratulations to you, Chef. 21,000 in 2 weeks. That is amazing, and that's what this is all about. So mentorship will continue to pay dividends to you forward, and thank you for sending those in. Anybody else who's looking at sending me in your P&Ls for mentee tracking, you let me know. I'm also going to go ahead and buy 2 cons right here on NQ, and we'll test this out. Let's go 3 cons. I'm feeling cute. So hopefully we hold this. If not, we're looking for a little bit lower, but this is not a bad place to start looking first. Thank you guys for, again, if you want to sign up, we're February 16th in 1 month. So if you sign up and you follow the trades on here, you should be able to cover the cost, I think, if you're following kind of what Mr. Dastardly, EasyCo, and Kronos have been doing here, which is signing up and then kind of following along for it. If you want to kind of take the approach around, taking it easy prior to, that'll be like Samurai Boo. But again, sorry to inundate you guys with just mentorship information. I know there's a lot of you who are asking in the DMs and stuff. It's just easier for us to kind of reply on stage here rather than not. Looks like we may or may not be breaking lower. If we are, it's okay. We'll take the hit.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna lie. This is terrible for your position, but I really wanted to see this happen.
I know. There's a bigger trade on the other side.
Yeah,
I'm okay with this.
I might actually be able to recover the other account as well, depending on how this goes.
I think so too, yeah.
We'll have to be
I'm gonna see
very.
if this is... Sure, go ahead.
No, go ahead, please.
I'm gonna see if this wants to recover on its own, but if it is the next trade that we're thinking about, I want to be in that one instead of this one. Oh, part of me kind of wants to average down, but I don't really know if I want to do that.
You could also cut and reposition if you want.
Yeah, I could cut it and then come back in for the next one. If this one wants to play out for this one, though, it should be able to recover on its own as well. A little bit of a wrong timing. Would have been nice to get on the last candle. Let's see here. Chef says he's going to go light for the rest of the month, trying to limit the amount of counts I buy each month. Good. Mr. Dastardly just subscribed to QD. Mr. Dastardly, guys, wait. Don't send for QD. We might have something for you. Just wait. Dun, dun, dun. It's okay. You got the month to month? Is half of the year? Oh, all good. It's all good, little tease.
Ooh.
We are looking at, what are we looking at right now? This and that. Yeah, we might be in a good place, actually. Let's take a look. This, that. Yeah, well, looking not too bad. Let's see here. So is you in anything?
No, I'm talking to my mom right now.
Gotcha.
You want to say hi to the chat?
Yeah.
Here, say hi to the chat. There's 100 people watching.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Heyo.
They're saying hi.
Hi.
They say hi, Mama Swayze.
You wearing headphones, Swayze?
Yeah, I am. She can't hear you guys, but I'm telling her what you guys are saying.
Gotcha.
Okay, you guys.
I love that. I love that your mom is looking at you trade and making like bands.
No, wait, tell her we need some stroganoff.
Stroganoff.
Ooh, looking good so far, Anna.
Not too bad.
See if you can get back to 60 on SPX.
If
With
we
the
do, it'll
eye.
be looking pretty good. So again, the trade has enough to recover on its own. It doesn't. We don't. The answer to all of this is we don't always have to push for contracts. But yeah, it's just a real quick reminder. I know some of you guys are already messaging in, asking Reza about the installments. So just for those of you who need to just Message Reza for So I've just gone ahead. I know I pinged all of you guys. It's just because I think we keep kind of saying this. Just for sake of clarity, I don't mean to ping everyone in the entire world, but I just did. If you need to message Reza, just because I know some of the mods are catching DMs here asking about this and that. If you need to, it's there. If not, last day to sign up is Sunday, February 15th, midnight Pacific Standard Time. Just FYI. And I think that'll be the last time I kind of bring this up for today. All right, looking towards the trade here, we are looking at a long position. So let's see if we can. So same thing in reverse, right? We've been looking at the same levels kind of coming down. We look at 65, 60, 55, 50. Same thing now in reverse, right? We're going to have to clear the levels level by level now, room by room, so to speak. And we'll have to do the same thing essentially in reverse now. Same principles apply, same everything that we just did. Assuming we don't want the lower level. Which I really kind of hope not. Ooh, data's getting a little bit wonky, huh? Nah, it's not. It's just changing. Same thing though. Ooh, I'm seeing something, guys. It's looking a little bit interesting. If this level holds, we could potentially go back up to 65 here. That's interesting. Nearly a full retracement back to open. That's interesting.
Yeesh. That would be nice. Got about an hour left in the market. 40 minutes, give or take.
Pera aí, enquanto eu vou no banheiro.
So sorry, boys. I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go off to lunch with my mom.
Sounds
But,
good, bro.
It was a fun stream. Appreciate you guys coming. I'm sorry I'm logging off early here.
You're good.
But,
Go
I'll be
enjoy.
back tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See ya,
Peace.
man. Have a good lunch.
See you, man.
Peace. Thank you guys.
Taco's got a question for you, Mata. He's asking, how do you know if it won't want to go down even more to levels where levels aren't drawn out yet? Probabilities are low, but are you just playing the higher odds? I don't know if he's here.
Think you would have left that trade naked and not be here?
Yeah,
Oh,
he does.
no.
He would. He
That's
would.
that's how much he believes in this trade, you guys. No stop loss walks away from the computer.
I believe it.
I'm back. Sorry.
See?
What's up? Question? Sorry, what's up? What's the question?
Taco has a question for you. He's like, how do you know if it won't want to go down more to the levels where lines aren't drawn out yet? Probabilities are low, but are you just playing the higher odds?
I'm playing a odd. We don't always know exactly, right? So this entire I mean, the reason why people say that trading is like gambling is because it's about probabilities. What's different between this is that the house doesn't always hold a favor, right? So could it go down? Yeah, absolutely. Like it is sort of now. Do I know that it's not going to want to go down all the way? I don't. But we're setting our positions up in a way where even if it does want to go down, Taco, we can manage it, right?
Wow.
Looking like a good buyback so far,
Yeah, that was a raid if I ever saw one.
right?
That was
Getting a lot of those on NQ this week.
See you, Mr. Dastardly. Let's do a team tally. I'm at 60, 107. Swayze was at what, plus 200 for the day, roughly?
Yep.
200. I think Kronos GeoGuessr may be back. Tag Swayze and see if he'll come back for that. Strictly tally. Reza, you were at what, 1700?
Sending login to me.
Reza,
I don't know if I can. Man.
17 and 600, but he has a trade open.
Do you know exactly what, Reza? Do you know exactly how much?
Need a challenger. Challenger 2.
1694 plus 664. Gotcha. Rekius, what are you up?
1,178.
1,178 exactly?
Yeah.
Okay. Nisha, I take it you took no trades today?
I did not take trades with you guys. I do have some profits.
What are you up?
Hang on.
We're at 9,843 on stream today.
Oh, might want to minus my 200 for the eval.
The eval? How much do you lost an eval?
Yeah. That one earlier from before I left.
How much is your eval?
Like 215.
Okay, we're at 96.28.
I got 268 and 48 cents.
Okay, 268.40 cents, yeah.
278 and 48 cents.
278 and 48 cents. Okay.
I think I have one more. It's 3,240 and 40 cents.
3,000 how much?
240 and 40 cents.
240 and 40 cents. So 13,146. We'll go ahead and tally that up. That's perfect. And let's go ahead and let everybody know. Dum dee dum.
Oh my god.
Oh, I see Jayumi's typing in the chat. I haven't seen Jayumi in forever.
She's lurking.
Lost the funded, but passed the eval. Just an okay day. Not too bad. You're too lazy to type. You could just post dog emojis. That makes me happy. There you go.
He's working. It's tax season coming. So I think he's preparing for that. Yeah. Yeah, he'll pop in once in a while. I think he was having like connection issues with his service providers, so he wasn't able to pop in as much last week. Or this week, I'm sorry. Neck. It's okay, not too bad, right? Ryzen gave everyone $20 who had issues yesterday as a steal. That's not bad. Yeah, that is a pretty good deal.
Guys, if you could, can we? You know what emoji do we want today?
More shoes?
I want the duck. I want the duck emoji. Get the duck emoji to 100 likes. In the announcements, and I will be back tomorrow. You guys know what it is. It's time for payments. Time to collect on the emoji payments.
Oi.
All right, let's see if we can get that next next level that Swayze was talking about. It's gonna be pretty far down though.
Yeah, that is actually pretty far down.
I do have something marked at 2225, kind of exactly where we stopped here, but I don't remember what it is, so I don't know if I can trust it.
Looking here, we do have something right here at 45 on the SPX. Looking for, let's see. I'm debating whether or not I want to add 45. It's so close that I kind of want to add, but I don't really want to either. It's 44.78. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. I think we're going for the next level down.
Boing. Damn.
I'm going to go ahead and add 3 here, move the average down. So let's go ahead and see where I added. Got the 720.25. That wasn't that great of a, not that great of an ad actually. It's a little bit high.
Mm, 69.40 record. Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
This could get toasty. Toasty at 3 cons, 6 cons. Let's see.
Boing, 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 boing.
That's a level mat. I'll add 3, sure. Let's see where we added these.
Do we get
5
the touch?
exactly.
Oh yeah, we basically got the touch. Okay.
We did, yeah.
We got 700. That could be good.
2, 9. See if we get something here. Tilt. So added at the 5 and the 20.25. So these 6 contracts now, as long as we can clear both white lines, these 6 contracts are helping to accelerate a lot of recovery. Assuming here that we don't want to go for the level here on SPX, which is going to suck because that's going to take us down another 15 points. I really don't want to see that one. Ooh. Yeah, the 9 contract's definitely hurting me right now. Yeah, let's see the pickup. Pickup should be good. That's a touch exactly, actually, now.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that was the perfect touch. Please hold. Hold it.
Yeah. We're looking at a pretty neutral stance here from retail, about 50-50. Nothing really leaning in any direction. I am leaning towards a long, though. I mean, sorry, not leaning. It's hard to say leaning at 9 contracts. These white lines, of course, are marking where my profits are accelerating and decelerating. So once we can clear this, again, we're back up. These 6 contracts are helping that initial 3 kind of really find some footing here. So if we can get a good push here, I think we're in some good straights. And let's see if we can get back to maybe even just 69.55 here on SPX. Maybe a 7,000 re-challenge on ES. That'd be interesting to see into the close here. We've got about 45 minutes.
Rekius, you're all done for the day?
Yeah, I'm just doing some work in the background.
Oh, that's right. You said you're off tomorrow. You taking your girl somewhere?
It's her birthday this weekend, so I'm trying to figure out what to do. Yeah.
Could take her for a buy one get one sandwich.
No, I offered her to make a reservation for Omakase. She doesn't want to go, so I'm like, okay, cool. All good. It's all good.
Hoka says take her to a Brazilian steakhouse.
We've been there together before. It's all right. Maybe next time. I don't know if she wants to go. She wants to do something more chill, so we'll see. I left and came back. He's done again.
How we get here at 3K? It's one of those constant flashbacks. All right, my name is this, and this is how I got here. You're probably wondering why I'm down 3K on my position. We're looking to test a pretty significant level right now, Stuart. So if we can kind of clear this, I think we're looking at some green skies, not green skies, blue skies. Let's see if we do though. There's no. I think the number one thing right now is if we break this level, we're looking at potentially downside that's going to stop not by NQ, but it's going to get stopped by SPX. And that is not the ideal situation that I would want to be in. So I think I'm still looking for this level to hold here. Again, manage your risk accordingly. I don't know where you guys are at in terms of your day. Also, LJ, I'm not really sure what's been going on right now. But LJ, what happened? Did something happen to you, LJ? Oh my God! What? Oh my God! How? What'd you do? You lost 10K. What happened? The 10K that you were in from yesterday, you needed 150. I mean, you already know that I'm being a dead horse. I don't mean to make you feel like. Which trade? Did you try to long it as it was falling?
Never saw one.
Really sorry to hear that, though. Sorry, what's up?
I was just reading his message. Sorry.
Really sorry that happened, though, LJ. Tell us what happened. We're here for you.
You got to remember, LJ, it's a lot easier to just cut that and dust yourself off and come back for 300, 400, 500 than just add a bunch of contracts and risk your 10K, to really protect those profits. But, it's going to be okay. We're going to get it back next week. It's not a bad idea if you want to reset tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be pretty dicey for Friday on OPEX week, Yeah, we've all done it.
Yeah. We're still typing some way to see what he says, but first of all, very sorry that you went through that today. I want to figure out what happened, though, and we're here for you, LJ. So don't. Yeah, I'm still long X definite. I'm streaming, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Well, what probably happened is, what a lot of us have done is when you're looking at that 150, you might keep adding contracts into a bad position because you think, okay, if this just comes back a little bit, I'll get what I need. But you're risking so much to get that, you know?
Me with my $5 yesterday.
Right, yes.
Yeah. Hey, I only risked at max $200.
Yeah, at least it was micros. I hear you. But don't get Reza started on trying to get 150 on a micro. Yikes. This is that 22 level I keep talking about. Oh, I see what it is. Okay. I see what it is.
Here comes that other touch here. So I'm looking for some sort of upside reaction from where we are right now. Let's see. I'm just double checking all my numbers in the meantime. Should be good for a long here. LJ says it was from this morning when I made a mistake. You were shorting the ES and we just V'd up. Okay. So this is the open trade. This must have been right at open nearly. Let me just see where were we? The V trade up. Okay. Yeah. This is about an hour after, hour 15 after open. Okay. Then you said I tried to average down, but my order was on NQ, so I added one con NQ short. ES and NQ just flew up, and I panic sold at the top minus 1.3k with two cons. Okay, then you kept taking losing trades L after L, long from open area towards 69.90. I had a chance of recovery. I was 15 cons short on our way down, but ES wicked my TP and stopped me out for 3k. Then all my winning trades later were stopped out break even when they went to my TP. Tried to long NQ earlier at that level, but it just broke. You mean I see, the one just now? Yeah. Oof. So you were short with us on the way down, but you kept getting stopped out? Is this the one that you went short with us, but you kept getting stopped out? Is that what happened? So you didn't make any on the recovery downwards? Oh, what did I just do? What did I just do? Oh my goodness!
You broke it.
Oh my god! I broke my thing. What the fuck? Oh, where's my? Oh my gosh. Why is this even allowed? There we go. Fixed it. I really hope this isn't one of these levels that's going to make us come down to like algo for it. I would really hate that.
Oh my god! I just realized what time it is.
I know, huh?
Oh,
26 minutes. Start marking close here.
you not want to get whipped around with 9 contracts.
I know, right? Decisions, Reza.
No, no, OP. Nobody wants the algo gamble. No.
Did you find the top set tilt to be helpful? How do you use it? Yes. So when you see too much of retail is crowded to one side, it's usually a good. It's usually a good indication that they're not going to win. Right now, neutral at 50-50 on a massive level is actually exactly what I want to see. I don't want to see 80% of retail accounts long right now. You stepped away for a minute. But I want to reiterate. Took along with Yamada. Good. Let's hope it works out for both of us, Stuart. How do you check retail positions on QD? You can't. This is retail positions on just Top Step's own platform. So this is their own data that they're collecting and showing. Guess what happened? Where'd you go long from? Stuart's talking about 2 weeks ago? Oh, you mean the day that you lost 1,000? You're talking about right now? You still in the long? You got over the red day? You forgave? Oh, thank you, Stuart. So nice of you. Are you still in the long, Stuart? From right now? You're flat. Plus 29.49 though on the day. That's really good.
And it will
Oh,
just
9.49.
not let
There
us
we go.
clear this 22.25. Yeesh.
Really hope we start clearing this 94, 69.45 level. That's a big gnarly candle down. Hopefully it's a stop loss rate on a long position up.
Just want to see you get some green in the next 10 minutes so you can put your stop in and be good for the day.
Right? Really would hate to see algo. Oh, where do my lines go? Sometimes, when you refresh, I find that Top Step deletes some of my lines.
Really? I never noticed that.
Yeah, like I just refreshed and then they disappeared. Stuart 949 extra on the day thanks to you, Yamada. No, that's all you. You took the trade. Congratulations. Phil, you're experiencing the same thing. Sometimes they add the lines you deleted. I think it takes a minute for their cloud sometimes to update everything. The data very red below us. I see it. I see it. Hoping we don't do that. Hoping we really don't do the alternative. $6,200 on the day. This would be minus 500. So, yeah. Ooh. Halfway through the month. Very good. 13K up for half the month. That's pretty good, Stuart. You keep this up, Stuart? You're going to buy that private jet that you're looking at.
It's going to pick you up. All right.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Fly me out too, Stuart.
Much love, Stuart. Much love. So if we're going to be breaking this level, I'm going to have to make some decisions here because we do not, and I repeat, do not want to break this blue line at all. This is not at all what I want to. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want to see. I want to see a pickup from the blue line. That's really the cutoff for this position. Be Crazy says we might chop on SPX until we get to the tech level. We're already on. We're already on. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, hopefully we don't go down there. Be Crazy. Hopefully this is enough. 5 says Jesus 4,500 plus drawdown on the bottom of that. Yeah, only reason why I'm tolerating this is because we've got quite a bit of profits to play on this this zone. Most of the other indexes, yeah. I see a good touch on both sides here. I think once it kind of gets going, it's definitely consolidating for the last 21 minutes. I just don't like it every time that we get to like a massive level and the market says, "Oh, we're just gonna sideways churn until algo." Might be getting a crazy algo up. The problem is I just don't want to hold algo with 9 cons. That's the only thing, is like I just really don't want to do that. If we can kind of get above my position for algo, I think we're in a decent place.
It's gonna be okay, LJ. You know, next time if you want to speak up a little bit so we can try and talk you through that, you know, I'd really love to help you. I don't know if you were talking. I know I was a little bit scattered today, but definitely don't suffer in silence. Like, let us get you there over the finish line.
Yeah. LJ says, I traded this account for 3 weeks so far, from eval to funded with full patience, small sizing, brought it to 10K. I don't know why I just had to fail on the final day. Something personal happened last night. This morning also threw me off. Feels like I just ate a big bowl of dog dung right now. You did. In fact, you had second and third helpings of dog doo-doo today. It sucks. LJ, if you're in a bad place mentally though, and you need to reach out, I can take a call with you after market close if this will help. Do you need that, LJ? If I have the free time for you, absolutely. Yeah. All right, LJ, sit on your hands until close. I'll take a call with you. I want to make sure you're succeeding. Yeah, no worries, LJ. We're here for you. This is community. We're here for the community. Okay, this is good pickup. This is good pickup. Want to see follow through though. Really don't want to see this kind of come down to the algo. If I actually get into profit prior to the 50 algo, I think I actually might take it. Really not interested in finding out what the 10 minutes have to do wiki-wise. I think it's plausible. I'm hoping that we just... You know what I think is going to happen, Misha? I think it's going to come up to the 45 mark. I think it's going to kind of turn around here. I'm not going to be able to set a stop loss, and then it's going to make me ride for it.
That's what I'm scared of too. I'm actually sweating watching your position. I'm not even in it.
Yeah.
I was shifting through accounts though, and I was like, I kind of want to test this level, which, you know, we could have cut, you know, maybe $1,000 off of that first bounce, but
Yeah.
it's not breaking through.
I'm hoping this is not a flush in the close, because that's also viable on this algo. I really don't want to see that.
Still got 7
If it does,
minutes.
yeah. if it flushes on this algo to the downside target there at 69.25, this is gonna fucking suck.
Togepi says time to find Jesus.
I think he's with LJ right now.
What do you mean he's with the? Oh, Jesus is with LJ.
Wait for it, Yamada. Yeah, for me.
Yamada
I'm
was
good.
telling us since he's gonna start lifting and doing all his workouts, like his he's gonna be clenching the living shit out of his chair with his new glutes.
Who said this?
You did. You said something.
Oh
along
yeah.
those lines.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Cat Lover says I have more trust in my levels than he does with Hot Pot. It's a good level. I like this level. These one over so we can actually see the candles on the algo.
It's making me think about how for like a year straight we'd see MPO every morning get super sick from Hot Pot, and then we find out that he's been leaving it out all night unrefrigerated.
It's always the obvious signs, huh?
He's like, "What? You can't do that."
Like, what? It helps with the flavor. Yeah, that's fermentation.
Yeah, that was a good one.
He's actually on his way back. I'm super glad.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him, man.
Yeah.
We've been
He'll
so
be back.
serious without him here.
Right? It's been a cool stream.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just want to see him rip up a plushie.
Yeah, it's better to have MPO on camera doing some cool stuff, and we're taking banger trades. That's the perfect mix.
Push it, push it, push it. I'm already over 10,000 on this one, so I'm fairly all right in terms of my positioning. Just needed to kind of do something. Well, almost just want to take it at, let's see, where is it? 15 candle. Yeah. Kind of right at my TP would actually be fantastic. It really is going to kind of come down to the algo, isn't it, though? I hate that. I hate that a lot.
Be honest, was looking at Cat Lover's P&L making you feel like you had to make 20K today?
No, not at all. I actually looked at it and I actually had a sigh of relief. I was like, thank God some of us, well, like at least one of us from the community got that from Silver.
Yeah. It's with one contract, too.
One contract?
Yeah.
Holy moly. That's actually, you made 35,000 with one contract. What did Silver do yesterday?
It dumped like 3 points from, what was it, 90, 91, something?
Down to 87?
I tried to mimic you, Cat Lover. Let me show you. Hang on. I didn't get it though. It chopped me out, but this is where I was at for a second. I was like, okay, let's try the Cat Lover 1 con. But it came back and knocked me out. Your position was at 38K, but Top Step was freezing. Oh, they were not about to let you have that.
Looks like it's going to make me wait for the algo. Just kind of meh.
Oh,
See where we are
Swayze
on the
sent
day.
the GeoGuessr login if we ever want to play it without him.
You could 95.50.
Doesn't have to be today, but we have the option.
One, two, three, four, maybe five kind of touches. I'm going to count this as the fourth touch. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-oh.
4 touches on this level.
Here comes the algo. Believe, believe.
There's that wick down on the algo for the level. Let's see if we pick up.
RGB believes.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's watch the algo here. It should go up. Should. There we go. We got the touch finally on the other level there. Be crazy. You see it now? You were correct. We did in fact consolidate on these levels here while the other one touched. So that's just happened. Let's see if we get a big push up here now. So let's get this out of the way. Looks like we're looking good. That was a very good observation, hypothesis there. Be crazy. We literally just
They've been
waited for it.
dropping stuff like that all week. They're really on top
Yeah.
of it recently. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see if we can get something here. Break this damn 69.45. I hear you. Looking for the algo push here. Let's mark the 55. So I'll mark the 56 so we can 55. Let's see.
Getting more of a push off SPX. Hopefully you get it.
I'm hoping for it. We still have 50-50 neutral for retail, so they don't really know what's going on. About 50 up, 50 down. It's just I don't like it when the market makes you wait for the algo, because this thing was like ripe like 40 minutes ago, making us just kind of wait for it.
Mojo, you should make it Yamada and Swayze driving the bus. Can't have no randos driving the trust bus, man.
Yeah.
Just guess what
don't
Yamada
know.
looks like. Just take a stab at it.
What I'm hoping for now is hopefully we don't break this level down on SPX. Really would hate to see that. Push it up. Oh, hello, Samurai. Welcome back. Yeah, the market's waiting, making us wait for this. Still don't think. I think this is probably going to come down to 55 algo. Hopefully not after hours. I'm still feeling kind of good about this position. The only thing that you guys are seeing is the big P&L is just only because of the 9 cons. The levels in terms of the price action, I'm still thinking is decent. I do need to be cognizant of my sizing right now because it could get me in trouble if we wick the wrong way, given the volatility that we're about to head into. But I don't hate the place that we're at right now in terms of the market. I just don't know when it's going to pick up.
So Mojo says for the prompt to generate you, he's gonna do racially ambiguous master who beats the market into submission.
I don't even know how it's going to generate that, but now I'm curious.
Yeah, now we gotta see it. Yeah, it's not really a 6K loss. That's just a break even on the day for him. That's that's the fun of getting to play with your profits. It's basically
Yeah.
zero risk.
Take a look here. That's looking like something. Do we get an early 55 algo? Early by about a minute. It's looking decent. There we go. 55 algo is now.
Mojo just cost a rural town their month's water supply.
Quant Republic says stop making a 6K loss. I wonder what your net worth is if you can take that. I'm doing okay. I'm comfortable. Am I gonna make it to live if this trade hits? Nope. Live is gonna. They just changed their payout policies on Top Step, but I believe it's still five concurrent payouts for 25K. I'll move you to live. If we keep this up, then yeah, potentially by mentorship, maybe we'll be maybe I'll be trading on Top Step Live. That'd be cool.
You're saying you have a few high margin daycare centers.
A few high margin daycare centers. My head's not oddly shaped enough for those. Unfortunately, one of the criteria there is you have to have just a weird head. I've got a normal head, so they turned me down. They said that's not for me. I said all right. Kind of a anemic algo today. Yeah. We'll pop up, pop down, pop down, pop up, pop down. Really got nowhere since the start of algo. Price wise, we're off like $1, $2, $3, something like that on NQ, which is nothing. There we go. Last minute candle. Let's see if we pump it. I wonder if it's one of these, it touches the level and it finishes in after hours, because it did that like 2 sessions ago. 7,000 exposure growing. That is true. That is true. I think I need a new battery in my mouse. Maybe it wants to do it after hours. I would hate for that. Ooh, big 7,000 exposure coming in, actually. Wow, that pushes this actually to 70. What the hell? Would it? Could it push 40 points? 20 points on SPX? Maybe. That's a crazy exposure that just came in there, Cameron. I know you're looking at it. Do you think maybe it could actually push all the way up there? That'd be wild. Like yesterday's flush, yeah. Where it hits the level, closes the market, then it continues to move all the way down from 2 sessions ago. Yeah. That's a massive amount of money that just came in for 7,000. Holy shit. That's a good amount of money that just moved. Wow. We're seeing the 7,000 exposure on quant data. That is crazy. Let's see what we're looking at here. So there's 395 off. We've got the closure here at the 1259. I've got until 10 to see a move like this happen. I don't know if we do. That'd be crazy and wild. 54, 38. Interesting. 66% long. I see 55. I see it on the ES side, which is interesting. So close.
Like the entire chat and me are all holding our breath right now.
I'm on my toes. I'm on my toes for you, man.
You're on your toes.
On my toes.
I appreciate it, guys, but I like I said, I do like where we're at right now. This is just coming down to a time constraint. So if the move kind of wants to develop overnight, it'll be whatever. I was right, but I made nothing on it. But I don't hate where we're at. This is actually looking like textbook, pretty textbook actually.
Yeah, I just like you said, I just don't like the time that we're in.
Yeah, I agree. You know what's crazy is it right now what the exposure is showing. Let me show you guys. The exposure is actually showing that a move up back to ES 7,000 is possible, which is, I know, wild to say, but that's what the exposure just came in and did to the landscape. Question is I have until the 10-minute mark for something to happen, and I don't think I have enough time to see this play out. Unless this wants to do something in the next 7 minutes here, but it's basically just gotta go.
So X Definite's been asking how many funded accounts you should have ready by mentorship. And I'm saying we honestly could start from scratch. You know, we won't be trading the first week.
Yeah.
It's you know, it's great if you want to come in with funded accounts, but there's really there's no rhyme or reason to that. You can come in and we'll pass it and take payouts on our own, you know, right away. It's just we're just gonna be going through that execution, right? So Definitely recommend that you don't overdo it before we get there. Don't burn yourself out.
Yeah. Stay in the pocket. I don't think I have enough time for this move. Let's see if we can get out of break even. Don't think I have enough time for the move. 6 minutes in. 6 candles. I still really like where we are, though. It's unfortunate. See if we can get 1,000 off of it. Something like that. If not, we'll settle for like break even or something.
Yeah, I think on Top Step it's once a month, but I would double check the rules. Most prop firms it's once a week.
I believe Top Step is once a month.
Yeah. They have been shifting a lot of rules recently, so just be sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we have enough time for this move to play out. But it's all good. As long as I stay over 10,000 balance, my max payout is guaranteed. I'm really playing for next week. Get a little 2,000 start. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Should at least protect your $200 so you for sure got your green day.
Oh, that's true. That would be down like here. Let's say. Be down here. Listen, just wants to kind of punch up for this candle right now. This is looking just kind of. I hate sometimes that the move just stops at the 10-minute mark, but like it really does have like the chance here to really go and retest that ES 7000.
I'm summoning all Betsy to blow on the candles really quick before it's over.
Yeah. Like the move that I think it wants to make right now, assuming the data pans out the way that it does, it's going back to ES 7000 overnight. I'm assuming so. Unless this data wants to change overnight, it's really what it's looking like. You guys want to play GeoGuessr after?
Got some work to do. You guys can play.
Fair enough.
Chef makes a good point on TPT. They let you trade till the last 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They'll let you play until the 50?
That's actually a huge advantage in some cases. A lot of the times we get the move we're looking for after we're already locked out.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. Candles are barely moving. I think this one's just gonna have to. I don't think I'm gonna get this one. Unfortunately, it's a lot of consolidation. It's a lot. Promising last candle, sideways chop. This can chop, chop, chop all night now if it wants to, and then kind of continue the move. I think at some other point. But the 2 sessions ago, we had the same thing happen where we hit a critical level into close, market cut, and then it literally played out the entire move after hours. It was actually kind of wild to see. I have a suspicion that's what's going to happen today too. Just a little bit of a suspicion.
Should be forcing you out in a minute, no? Oh, actually,
Yeah, should
right
be there.
here. Yeah.
Let's see where it closes me out at. I'll have around roughly, I think, 2,000 to start off next week, but let's see.
Later, Chef.
It should auto close soon.
Ciao.
See you, Chef. Oh, back in. 78% short on NQ now. Ooh, that's kind of looking good. I don't think 78% short for the remaining 50 minutes on the session. It's going to close me out here, I think, at around 12.8, 12.13, something, whatever it is, and then we'll see what happens. But I'll have some profits into next week. We'll still be good for max payout, and we'll just have to kind of catch this move on the other side. But there's a little bit whatever, but it's okay. We can find the 3,000 again. That's really not a big deal. Should be closing me out, I think, any minute now.
It's
Is it
3:11
not?
right now. It should.
Sometimes it doesn't close
Is it?
you out till like 12 minutes after.
Oh, did it just close me out now?
Yeah, probably.
Nope, not yet. Before it shows up on my screen? Oh, okay, so it's a little bit of a delay. Hopefully we close it at 13. There we go. Closed out 13. So we end the day 3666. So we got about 3,000 to kind of go into next week on. Not too bad. So balance is looking at 13. We're off by 2,334. 2,334. Not the worst thing in the world. So about 2,300. We'll get back up to around $15,000 balance. Not the worst thing in the world, guys. It is what it is. I still think upside, but unfortunately, this one is going to come down to time that I just won't be allowed to trade in. So we'll see where this goes tomorrow morning and in the overnight session. I'm actually fairly curious. So I think markets will restart at the 15 mark, my time anyways. And so it'll have a good session, I think, to just kind of close out everything with. So that's where the session is going to end. That's where the session is going to start. Don't think I'm going to, yeah, but we end the day off 36.66 and max payout should be ready tomorrow. So there we go. Sometimes you do too much. I did too much. So we'll have to come back. We'll make the extra 2,300 for next week. It's all good. This money is not even going to count towards the next payout anyways tomorrow. So we've got about 5 more sessions on top of this to run the 13 up to essentially 20, right? Or the 13 up to not even 20. If we take this now 5, 8, we only need to make another 2,000 and then we'll get another max payout on this one. So that's not too bad. So the next coming 6 days, we should be able to take 10,000 balance out of this, and we'll do it on live stage. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for staying. And I think we will not be able to play GeoGuessr today, but we'll come back tomorrow and we'll do it. Let me see where we are at with the announcements on the emojis. We got 39 ducks. Oh, man. All right, guys, if you want to see me play this long trade into tomorrow and see where we're at, let's like that, the 39 ducks. Got 40 right now. Let's go ahead and post the announcements here. Yeah, no. And LJ, I'm going to get ready for our one-on-one. Okay. All All right. See you guys. Have a good one.
Ciao. Closing stage.